Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, everybody.
Boys and girls, welcome to Tuesday.
It's only Tuesday.
It has felt like longer than Tuesday this week. Like last week, I felt like we were there already. It was like, oh my God, it's Thursday. I was like, what?
I know.
Wait, whoa.
We're not there.
But it's Tuesday. It is Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
Yeah. Some stuff tonight, guys. Announcement tonight, as it may say in the title, as you guys may see.
Announcement.
Yo, I'm hitting up some chili cheese dogs later. Yo, CB's getting us started tonight, too, with the 62 months. Let's go, man.
62 months.
Hi, Fam Wapchi.
Hi.
Hi, fam Wapchi. A Wapchi indeed.
Wapchi.
Your entire room is packed. Oh, shit. Are you sitting in an empty room with your phone right now watching us?
Sweet.
I'm watching Twitch.
Worth.
Seems it seems worth. I'm in for that.
Excellent.
So, first point of announcements are, if we hit the sub goal, the dish this week is Herbie.
It is the Oppenheimer burger.
Oppenheimer burgers.
It's the burgers. It's the burgers. They have chilies on top, and we'll have a little story time during the cooking stream. But they did make them in a little bar in New Mexico when they were doing the testing for the atomic bomb.
Radioactive.
What? Oh.
I'm not checking any of the furniture, so my room is like set up, but empty for what you made what made the room you. Gotcha. Decorations are down, furniture's up. Gotcha.
All of your stuff, yeah.
All of your stuff is gone. Fair enough. So that is the cooking stream announcement. I'm hoping that we unlock it tonight, guys. We have to hit the sum goal one night in order to unlock the cooking stream. And we have some you really do want to hit it tonight because we have some really cool unlocks.
We have some fun add-ons.
We have some fun unlocks for sure. So, second announcement is tonight we're doing something different.
Woo!
Not that different, though. It's still Minecraft. So, yeah.
It's Minecraft.
We're now full-time Tarkov streamers. No.
I cannot tell you how badly that would go today.
I know.
Like today for me, you guys, I'm just gonna put it all out at the beginning stream. I had like no appetite, and I ate as much as I could, but like my brain's like, I'm gonna do my best.
You're gonna do your best. Okay, so what we're actually doing tonight is gonna be developing the updates for the Builders Railway Season 2. We're starting the process of it. Who's excited?
Woo!
Who's excited? It is going to be Pickletopia because that's kind of our perm world, but also our testing realm, right?
Exactly.
So we're going to be jumping into that today.
Yay! Excitement.
Oh, I wouldn't do full-time Tarkov streaming for you guys. I already know, and I already know that just no. Everybody loves a game where there's very long periods of very quietness and then very loud noises.
Well, Raj,
That's you were my sleeping stream, Jesus. So the server is getting weird. Why is the server getting weird? What's happening on the server?
sometimes not even caused by guns.
True.
Exactly. Not necessarily. We're just getting started, Miranda.
No. Here's the way it's going to go forward. We're developing the platform now, and on Pickletopia, the vanilla server is going to remain up until Season 2 starts. When Season 2 starts, it only runs for a month, and at the end of that month, the vanilla server is going to go back up. So it is going to be like a long-running vanilla server, but during the seasonal points, it will go down. But it's not like tonight. We have to get the pack ready, so there's a few stages.
We're going to do a little planning first.
Correct. And we learned a lot from Season 1, and there is going to be... Yeah, we're just going to look into it tonight, yeah. Just some kids yelling yo mama jokes at no one in particular. Tarkov's not that bad. In fact, most of the people on VoIP, and now we're talking about Tarkov, the game is so hardcore that you don't get, for lack of a better term, the kids in the game, right?
Plus, I mean, it's like it's at least a $60 entry fee, right?
Yeah.
So that's a barrier to begin with.
You've been playing with trains on practically every game I do play. Nice.
I also, I don't know if you've noticed this, Jagan. I've noticed this with our son, but every video that he watches, the people are yelling. And he tells me that they're not always yelling. It's only when I'm listening.
No,
I'm like-
I disagree with this completely.
I also disagree with this. I'm like, no, they're always yelling. They're always yelling. Like, why do they yell so much?
I don't know, Hermie. I don't
do
know.
they have to yell
they're
all the
very
time?
They're very yelly.
They are very yelly.
They're very yelly.
It makes me tired thinking about making a video in which I have to yell all the time. Ow, my compressors!
My compressor. All right, hitting up Minecraft here, and we're gonna hit up. We're gonna look for the create mods that didn't get updated since the last create update. So that's gonna be the first thing. So we're gonna do Steam and Rails, and I'll hit you up with that Discord. Steam
You're gonna hit me up?
and Rails. Okay.
Okay.
Create Steam. Yes. Oh, it's in, not and. In.
Oh, Steam.
My bad, my bad, my
Steam
bad.
Rails.
Okay, so right off the bat, I'm still going to say that this is going to remain on 119.2.
119.2. Okay.
Because 120 just released, and I don't want to try to find what's available for that yet. So we'll start with a 119.2. Let me just double check our versions over here. Excuse me.
Steam Rails.
So that being said, since we're developing this tonight, guys, this is the time to chime in. You know, when we launch the server, that's not the time to chime in about the mods. Now's the time to chime in about the mods.
Now, that's good. Yeah, exactly. So we're going 119.2, huh?
It's what we have been.
Okay.
So it's gonna remain in the same version, just because so we have more mod. No, we're definitely not doing Ender IO. We don't have any power mods. That's one of the rules for this stuff. And I'll be honest with you, I'm in the minority here. I'm not excited for new Ender IO. I found Ender IO to be
It's the same damn thing.
It is the meta maker.
Yeah, it is.
And it becomes the thing you use to play modded Minecraft from that point forward. And Ender IO is an extremely well-written and well-coded mod. There's a reason it becomes the meta. But I also found it's one of the primary reasons I got bored with modded.
I can see it.
Because it was the same thing and the same solution. It was the best way to do it. And it's great, but
Yeah.
just industrial era mods. We are doing, the rule is 0 power mods.
The old Ender IO that used to mess with you while you use it?
I don't remember that one.
On purpose?
Plus, long story short, this is not the one of the rules, one of the base rules is this is no power systems. Power systems open up an entire realm of different things. The only power system we have is like create stuff. And it has been a lot of fun.
So Steam Rails 143.
Let me double check that. Let me find out. Open the folder. Downloads. Okay.
Wait, it added Herobrine?
Oh yeah, I think I remember that.
Well, Quackenstein, we're gonna work on it tonight, and then I think we'll give a little bit more notice when we decide to.
Oh, we'll give plenty of notice.
Yeah.
Plenty of notice for sure. That being said, I will amend my comment by saying this. Just the fact that I don't enjoy it and that's how I feel about it does not mean somebody would disagree. I'm not going to ever say you can't enjoy it. And if that's the way that you like to play it, it's Minecraft. Play however you like to play.
Sure.
And I will reiterate, and I will say this. It is not bad because it's a bad mod. It's bad because it's such a good mod. Does that make sense?
No, it's such a good mod that everybody uses it all the time.
Right, exactly.
Right, so it becomes meta, like you said before.
Right.
Totally makes sense.
Mm-hmm. So it's really good.
So is this the one 143, 119?
143,
right,
119.
I'm going to download it.
Like Tinkers. Tinkers is another one that kind of fell into that category of, like, You
can't
start,
play
you make the
without it.
smeltery, yeah, and you sort of. So it became the same modded experience over and over and
Yeah,
over and over again.
exactly.
Yeah.
It depends. Quark, see, here's the thing. Quark has a lot of things, and you kind of have to go in and like enable and disable the stuff for Quark, and it's kind of a lot of work.
It is. Is Terra the one that you had to go find the little things to upgrade your shit?
Tetra, yeah.
No,
you
I'm
have
not
to,
doing
like,
that.
You have to like find the correct like dwarf ruins to add your shit. We did play with that before, and I understand the appeal of it. Be disabling yon shield.
The Steam Hammers? No, they're fine.
Disabling shield.
What, especially for this pack, I don't want. There's a level of RNG factor to that mod to upgrade that I don't like.
Yeah, that's fair.
So great.
So it's kind of like it was kind of like when we last played with Woot, and to upgrade the last like doodads for the mob thinger. This is technical. You had to get them from End City chests, and there was like a really small drop percentage. So first you had to find an End City, and then there was like a really small drop percentage for like the last thing, and we're like, bro,
Right.
no, that's too much RNG. We actually had silence in a while ago for a pack we were working on.
Let me ask the question. You're recommending stuff, and I will have a discussion about it. Why have you played the pack? Did you play the last version of it? And the question I have to ask you is, what problem are you fixing by trying to get more? What problem are you trying to solve with more gear?
Fair question.
Because I don't think it's a problem at the moment, quite frankly. We have yeah, what's up, you? I hope you're not working too hard, buddy. That's a shopping list. I need to find my little notepad that I had all my notes on here. Not solving an issue, just like a progression.
That's fair.
I like your thinking. I want a different solution, though. And here's why I'm going to say that. I don't like silence for the fact that it relies very heavily on world generation. And we're trying not to do things that are heavy world generation reliance.
So like it kind of becomes a big world due to all the trains and stuff. So we don't want a big like everybody to go like to all ends of the world border to make the.
It just requires
you know.
mining, right?
Yeah.
You've been knucking futs. You know how it is. I'll settle in a few weeks. Yeah, I mean, you're rolling out the new systems, man. That's going to be a thing. That's my doctor's appointment stuff. Ah, here it is. Ah, that's a big one. That's a big one. We need Cube.js. All right, well, good news is we did launch with Steam and Rails. That one's good.
Okay.
Great, will keep you occupied. Did you see any of the season 1? It worked really good. Weapon gear that relied on mob drops with big bosses that dropped, which can be respawned like Terraria. I think that's a different playthrough, right? You met us in season 1. Okay, then you know what we're doing. You know it's something.
QB, that sounds like a better Minecraft type mod.
I would say that's a good idea, but not for our pack.
Right.
It would be a good idea for if you want to build a pack around that sort of adventure. And that'd be cool. That would be really cool. All right, so Steam and Rails is good. And now we need to do Cube.js. Can I search from this space here?
I think you have to go back one.
All right. And I need the add-on for Cube.js Create. Cube.js Create.
Mine colonies, oh my god! Mine colonies dictates the playthrough. Because you always have to save the villagers. I serve with pleasure.
We're going to be very particular about this, and one of the things that I really enjoy about our pack is we're kind of catering to the kind of Minecraft that we want to play, but also in what I feel is like interesting new modded. versus like same mods again, right?
Again. What about Create Deco?
Create Deco.
Colorful brick variants, sheet metals, fancier metal bars.
I'm down for this, yeah. Building gadget. Did we? I think we tried that, didn't we, last time? We could try it again, though. All right.
Does it have one?
You did that a little too well. Oh, she's been doing the voice actor stuff, and I'll tell you what.
Oh, thank you. You're a sweetheart. For that one, I heard it a lot. Jill Gold. I feel like there's like 4. They might have added more since we played it last, but last time we played it, there was like 4 villager voice lines. So instead of her. Does anybody remember 1,000 million years ago? Raj and I used to play with Sphax texture pack on in our YouTube videos. And somebody had transcribed the villager, well, not transcribed, but replaced the villager sounds with Jawa sounds. And I think of it every time I hear Jawas. I kind of like it. Oh, we had this. We had this, didn't we? Or did we try to have this? The Create Deco.
I don't know. We'll give it a shot.
I'll open up my multi-MC and see if that was in.
You firstly despise the mind colonies? As Hermie said, and when we played with it before, it sort of does dictate your playthrough. It kind of builds the bases for you, and again, it just doesn't really fit the vibe of the pack. This is based around trains, essentially, right? Okay. I gotta figure out where my scripts were.
Another settlement needs your help.
Probably should have done this earlier, but I don't know.
All right, I got Create Deco. And I'll get Cube.js.
Attention, Raj. Someone wants to hear a dad joke.
Ziggy, tell me a dad joke.
What's faster than the speed of light? The speed of your dad saying, turn off the lights.
Turn off the lights.
And I'll glow. Sorry. Anyway. Hi, Air Macro.
Hi, Air Mac. How you doing? I'm looking for my script that I had here before. It might be in...
Script.
Where would I have put that?
Did you stash it in the Pickletopia world?
Oh, it might be in here.
Yep, we're starting on putting some things in Builders Railway Season 2. Glass Essentials.
There you are. All right, let's see if that boots up. Updating mods, I should get on Terraria and make sure that all that's up to date. There you go. Do you have mob grinding utilities? No.
It takes power. Glass
No, it
Essential. Wait, mob grinding utilities doesn't?
No.
Really?
Correct.
Huh. Glassential is a possibility. Luminous glass, redstone glass, ghostly glass, ethereal glass.
All right. That makes sense. Do.
I don't see slabs or stairs.
Are you keeping up with the mods? Do you have the next one?
I have Cube.js Create,
Forge version.
Forge version,
Okay.
Create Deco, and Steam Rails 143.
I do. We're Steam and Rails, and let's stay. We have to get we have to get all the script stuff stable, and then we'll do add-ons.
Okay.
So I didn't do Deco yet. I don't have that stuff.
I'll write the extras down then.
Write it down. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna be looking for Cube.js, Latvian modder. You need Cube.js 1.19.2 version Forge. Announcements? Oh yeah. We're doing Pack Dev tonight for season 2.
Announcements.
I should do this. The Builders Railway Pack
Crap.
Dev.
I
There we go.
accidentally clicked on Latvian modder.
Good buddy of ours.
Yeah. I didn't want to click on him though, did I?
Well, maybe not. I guess.
We do have doesn't Create have an add-on that adds glass casing? Yes, it does. So we'll look at Glassential and see if something we need. It seems like it might be no, we may not. Forge 1.19.2.
Moonlight. Supplementaries
Supplementary
is fine, actually. We already did that one.
Supplementaries is good.
Optifine is old Moonlight. What is Moonlight's a dependence, right? That's Cube.js Forge. Cloth config. Create tweaker.
Mm.
We already have a mass storage mod, but that's interesting you say that. That's something that we're going to be looking into. We're actually going to be looking at refined storage. Believe it or not.
I don't believe it.
Believe it, Hermie. Believe it.
I will believe it not.
Cube.js Forge 1902-61.
Okay, got it. That was the one I got.
All right, we're testing the launch here.
I love refined storage, an elegant solution to your hoarding problem.
Believe it, I'm nuts.
Believe it, I'm nuts.
As we go through this, guys, I want to make a deal with you guys. I will be saying probably a lot of rejections for suggestions, but I don't want you guys to take that as like a negative, like, you're saying stupid things. Keep suggesting stuff, all right? Architecture. Down the dependency rabbit hole. All right. Architecture.
That's the that's the frame blocks thing, isn't it?
No, it's just a dependency.
Oh.
So you need Forge 1.19.2 version 6.5.85 of architecture.
Hold on one second. That I do not. I didn't grab that one. Okay, architecture.
You got to the point where you just do custom recipes on your server on the fly using data packs. I have a lot of those in there too. And mine are available on CurseForge. They're also released if you're interested. Some of the recipes you can't do data pack wise though. Like for instance, we have a custom recipe for create with the finger stuff, multiple steps.
So architecture 6585.
We already have a simple storage mod in there, to be fair.
Raj,
What's that?
the architecture version 6.5.85.
I'm looking at it. 6.5.85. Yeah.
Okay.
Took me a minute to find it there.
I had a big list too. Wooden frames. It's actually called frame blocks, the one that we had in the last one.
We have that one, yeah.
Yup.
Guys, if you want to be right now, before you jump into it's not a fresh pack. The pack is out. If you hit bang pack in chat, it should go ahead and look at what's in there already. Bang pack. And there you go. Builder's Railway mod pack. And you guys could download it, grab the stuff. You can see what's already in it. So some of the suggestions that you're giving us are already in the pack. All right, so we get a launch now. We have carpentry. What's the one that we have? What's it called? I can't remember.
Frame blocks.
Frame blocks, yeah. Looks like we have launch. It's a good sign. Sequence assembly, correct. Yep.
Chain of fingers. I think Roberto, man, I think we have that one. The simple storage mod. Yep. You already answered that. Okay, catching up. My brain's at work today. Okay, I don't see.
But the simple storage mod, what we found is that although working okay, it does have priority issues. And when we had a server-wide storage, because the way we do our seasons is we are a community that plays all together. That's done via JSON too, so it can go into data pack. I know. There's not really a wrong way to do it. But here's the thing. It's Minecraft where there is multiple solutions to the same problem. You follow me? Can you do a lot of things with data packs? Yes. You do it with JSON, or you could also do it like this. Let me just show you real quick, since it looks like you're in the coding aspect. Scripts. No, not that one.
Attention, Raj. Someone wants to hear a dad joke.
Someone wants a sub.
Somebody poisoned the water hole.
That's +1, guys. We need to have a sub after this dad joke. Ziggy, tell me a joke.
When does eating birthday cake cause heartburn? When you forget to blow out the candles.
I was gonna say when you eat the candles. Hey, it's my birthday in less than a week.
It is.
Yay!
And not everyone has in-depth knowledge like us modders. Yeah, it's... But there you go. The biggest reason for this, and one of the things that's a little bit more difficult to do, is to access some of the variables within the thing, and this takes care of all that API stuff for us. So if you want to screenshot, look at it, there you go. That's how we're doing modifications to recipes via sequence assembly. But like, we have stuff like this. You know? That's data pack. Functions. Yo, Biazar, how you doing?
Hello.
All right, so we have launch, and then I want to make sure that our scripts are in there. Are you guys doing good?
My birthday is Monday the 24th.
Next Monday.
Also the day we have tickets for Oppenheimer in IMAX.
In the IMAX.
I'm so excited.
It's going to be amazing.
Shined, I just wrote that down.
I would also say it's not really necessarily knowing the in-depth way to accomplish a task. It's like there are multiple ways to accomplish a task. And you have a way. And I have an organizational system as well. So what we're looking for here is, it's been a minute since we played Create. No, I'm sorry, Eon. So that will. I know that will mean you won't play on the server, but I can't recode the mod for you.
McCall's Furniture was in last time. Because that's how we made our sweet benches. For the train stations. Choo-choo. Oh, Pickletopia, yay!
Pickletopia.
I missed you.
Wrong one. That's train storage. Where's my big storage? Oh, it's 3. No, it's L?
E?
What's the hotkey for this? You guys remember the hotkey for this one? Three's my backpack.
Is it not in the mod list? We might have published it before we added it. I'm always down for good lights and lamps, though.
I? Ah, thank you.
I for inventory! That's good. That's smart. Somebody thought of that.
So we have launch there. And I'm trying to look at it if we have anything else that really required at the moment.
I might have not updated my forge. Would that be my thing? That's probably it.
I don't know.
You don't know? What version of Forge are we doing?
$43.2.8.
That's probably it.
Yeah, what up, Clouds? How you doing, man?
Hi, Clownser.
Okay, moving on. Eon, get the one dad joke bot. There it is. Now we're caught up.
No more.
So we try to keep our dad jokes and sub count the same. Plus, we haven't unlocked the cooking stream this week, guys.
That's true.
All right, so
That's
we got
true.
that
We
update.
can't have our special Oppenheimer burgers unless we unlock the cooking stream, and I want that.
And what was your the first decoration mod?
Create Deco.
Create Deco. Create Deco.
What up, Clownser?
May 27th. Download file.
You're about to go back to work. Work hard, bud. But it's good to see ya. It's like halftime cat jam.
There'll be a lot of relaunching tonight, guys. But this is the time to start to get all the stuff in. So I'm getting Create Deco now. That's going to be an add-on that we're doing. Deco. What are some of the other ones we're going to look into? Because
Glass Central was one to look into.
Glass Essentials. We are very big on building block variations that we
Make
can add.
things look pretty.
Essentials.
Yeah, you better kappa that. Extended light. Vanilla has candles now, though. The vanilla candles.
Did I restart the pack?
Oh, did you?
Extended lights? Yeah, you better be capping Farmer's Delight. You know what you did.
You know what you did. break a thing of grass and your inventory's full of seeds. No.
Create Deco. At Create Deco?
I don't know.
What's a block that would be in Create Deco?
There's a bunch of different colors of bricks.
Brick?
like vanilla bricks, but they made them different colors.
I may have not restarted the pack. Hold on. There's another furniture mod besides Macaw's.
Yes. We did have another furniture mod besides Macaw's, and I'm trying to think of what that was. Well, I can get, like, just... I have my old pack. I can just look at it. Extended lights. Mr. Crayfish. That's the thing. I always get those two mixed up. Why do they have both that start with an M?
I don't know.
Mr. Crayfish.
My favorite block in glass essential is the Thero glass, and use it heavily for doors.
So Macaw's and Mr. Crayfish. King's little toast. He's so cute. Oh, he has coffee. I like coffee and toast. Hey, my pack booted up this time.
That's a good sign.
Yeah. All right.
Did you deco in there?
Not yet. Okay, so the old one had Macaw's bridges, doors, fences, roofs, trapdoors, windows. Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod. I don't think we had Macaw's lights and lamps.
Oh, yeah.
Supplementaries has a couple of lanterns, which is good. I want so many lighting options though.
You had
So-
too much chocolate in effort to hide your knee pain? Oh, you're melting, bro. You're melting, bro.
All right, let me get Create Deco in here. Did I just leave all my... Yeah, I could have just left all my windows open maybe a little bit. It's going great.
You two, on the other hand. Oh.
Smoke entirely too much weed.
No, I think he's saying, artifacts. You need to get Raj's scarf back.
I think that might be a... That's an adventure. Create Deco. All right, let's look. Let's look at all these. What's the lighting one? Extended lights too. All right. I'm pro lighting things.
Yep, this works. This is actually, this is a perfect mod for this pack. Holy shit.
Yeah, look at all the things. I was surprised. Because I know we used a lot of, we used the, Domum Ornamentum bricks for a lot of things, but it'll be nice to have, like, even more bricks. Extended lights.
Our train still running? It's a server-wide challenge right there. True, true.
As long as the trains run on time. Oh, that's not the sound of a train not running. Pickletopia! Alright, let me see here. Macaw's lights and lamps. We've got extended lights. Come here. Come here.
I think our trains are still running.
Good.
Oh man, I missed this world. It's good, isn't it?
I know, me too.
It's still a perma world. We're still going to come back to it. That's the thing. And honestly, as we're doing the pack dev, we're going to play this. Oh.
We updated and now stuff's different. Steam and Rails updated, huh?
Right. But the tracks are still good. It's just we lost a lot of our... We loaded the world without the semaphores in there. Hold on, Pickles. I'm getting in.
Wait a second, Pickles.
All right, so Create Deco we got. Glass Essentials is next.
There's Simply Light. Well, we could discuss Glassential. It's got glowstone glass. It's got, this is 118. Extended lights isn't gonna work, I don't think.
Why?
118 too.
Nope.
So Glassential has glowstone glass, redstone glass, as ethereal glass,
Hey, Barry Weird, how you doing?
And tinted glass. Hey, Barry Weird. Simply Light. It's a lighting mod with a simplistic design.
And what up, Lost Sniper? How you doing?
Hello.
Not sure exactly what happened there. I had to force a shutdown. I'm guessing it might have been memory related. Possibly, yeah.
Whoa, there's light slabs and panels. All right. For Simply Light.
Lighting options are always good.
Yeah, I'm pro lighting options.
Correct. We're trying to really limit like extra ores as well. Yeah. I think you're picking up what we're putting down now.
Simply Light. I say yay.
Project Red.
It's power, isn't it?
No.
No?
Although that was used and abused quite some time ago. All right. Moving on to where we're talking. So we're talking, I'm trying to catch up because I have to like test these things as the suggestions happen.
I totally understand that.
Because I'm not, you don't change 40 things at once and go, hope it works.
No.
All right, back one, and then we're going to be doing glass essentials. Let's take a look at this.
We're talking about that. You're right.
Let's talk about it. Let's look at it.
All right.
Essentials. Glass Essential. Glass Essential. 119.2. We already have that. All right, let's see. Is it for Forge? It is for Forge. All right, good. If you wanted to get that cool stuff, but without all the overhead of putting a major content mod in your mod pack, will look no further than Glass Essential. Luminous glass, redstone glass, ghostly glass, ethereal glass. Oh, so it's like all the
Right. It's the glass that all used to come from some mod that I can't remember.
Yeah, we can give this a go.
I just wasn't sure if we would need that because I feel like a lot of it makes me think of mob farms at least, but that doesn't mean that that's just my association with it.
I want to address that. That was a little bit earlier. If you remember correctly, we are not doing anything that is mob farm related.
Right.
We have things that are already... By utilizing and having to use Create, there are methods for making mob farms and ways to do that, which is like almost like a vanilla extension, because vanilla has ways to force those mob spawns too. I want to get away from box O, everything spawns and dies, right?
Right. Yeah, I think Glass Essential does have images if you want to look at those. I'm gonna show the chat. At the top, there's a...
Images.
Yeah, there you go. They're old images, though. Aren't they?
Sure, but yeah, sure. No, I get it. It's like you're using the glass, and then you could have the walkthrough, right?
Yeah.
You know, something
the
like that.
ethereal glass.
I agree. We need lighting options. We need better lighting options. We have a few in there. I'm gonna try this one though. Let's grab Glass Essentials. Looks like Glass Essential Forge 119, 124.
So yeah, pro Glass Essential.
We'll try it. We'll see.
Okay.
I don't see a problem with it, right?
Right.
Small suggestion: every compact adds cross-mod compatibility for various modded woods.
Well, here's the thing: we don't have non-vanilla woods. So I agree that it's a good idea as a mod, but I don't think it's for us.
We're also doing very, very, very limited world generation changes, and that's the case. So we don't really have a need for it, right?
I want to know why I type in Glass Essential and it's like the 10th search result.
I
what
already
the
know.
fuck are you doing?
I know.
How is it not the first one? I typed in the exact title, and I spelled it correctly.
We are definitely. This is going to be a bigger pack, though. Now we're starting to bloat a little bit. Not too bad though, but we're starting to get a lot more mods than were in the first version.
We're gonna have better looking builds, is what I'm hearing.
I have a group in the Discord, Jagan, for literally this pack called the Builders Railway, and there's a discussion group in there.
Perfect.
It's for like bug reports, and that reminds me, I think I do have one.
Kiss.
Oh my God,
glass.
where's been Duke? Duke has been, has he been working or something? Was he on a work trip or something like that?
He was on a work trip. I feel like he was here at the end of last week, earlier this week, maybe. I saw him recently.
Maybe, yeah. Well, he actually found a bug in our pack, so we do need to address that, and that's where that's posted. Another work trip. Got it.
Oh, Cheyenne is finding all the good ones, isn't she? Let me write that one down too. All right, let me get Glassential in my happy little hoe bag of a
Happy little hoe bag.
of a mods folder. Okay, Glassential.
Okay, I want to step away. I'm gonna do this one and a light mod. That's
Okay.
it, and then we're stepping away from additional blocks for a minute. We
Okay.
need to go. We need to do things that we were going to talk about that were a problem on the server.
Okay.
Storage was a big one. So
Storage. Okay.
so that's like a next thing that we're going to take a look at real quick.
Okay.
As far as I could tell, as long as the custom block updates are for the right version, it's going to be fine, right? It's like
Sure.
it's going to be all right. You stop caving for ores. You just grab the dia and loot and leave.
Diamonds and loots.
Diamonds and loots.
That's what we're gonna have to talk about, isn't it, Cheyenda?
About some of the things that I was talking about earlier, one of the other things that I'm going to be particular about is it's a slippery slope to go from the intended feel for the pack down into it feels like every other mod pack.
Right.
So
And we don't want that to.
correct,
Dude. Okay. I know we're gonna talk about storage next, but the paths and paving mod is fucking amazing.
All right. Well, we'll do.
I have it written down, so.
Hold on. I'll do this first. So these are the glass essentials: tinted ethereal glass, tinted reverse ethereal glass, only solid to players. Blocks light,
Interesting.
reverse. Yeah, I'm totally fine with this. This gives more building options.
Yeah.
Redstone glass emits a redstone signal. Glowstone emits light. Okay. Ghostly, not solid to entities, so glass that anybody can walk through. Ethereal blocks the light. That's kind of for like mob farm situations. I'm okay with this. And again, we're not going to. I understand the genuine benefit of this for mob farms. We're not having any mob farm stuff in here though.
Right.
It's one of the things that was kind of one of our rules that we're not doing.
Extended lights
Yeah.
is 118.2. Like, there's no 119.2 version of it, at least for what I saw. So that, I don't know if that's gonna work.
What problem does Project Red solve?
Yeah, 118.
Illumination?
Illumination.
Oh, right. You have all the different colored things. But we could look at it. Let me see. Remember, it is 119.2 Forge. Redstone on ceilings on the wall.
Oh, this is sad. I like this. I like this extended lights too. Tell them to update. Update when?
I will be honest with you. Because, let's see. Oh, Project Red was its own game. I forgot about that.
Shit.
Because what's her name had a big issue. A few like 1-2 Project Red Core, Project Red Integration, Project Red Illumination.
Oh, right.
Expansion, compact. This is a big bloat. Let me look real quick. Let me look at the core here. We're going to be adding more core mods as well. Logic gates, integrated circuits, and more. LRAM, that's who it was.
Yep.
Oh, never mind. It's 118.2. Yep, that's it.
Oh,
Nope.
can't.
Not updated, and that's 2 versions back now. All right, so Glass Essentials, we got that one. What was the paths?
Macaw's Paths and oh crap! I just clicked
Is
off
it
the
MAC or
MACAW?
AW? Path.
I think you'll like this one.
Macaw's Paths and Pavings.
This is a nice.
Oh Jesus, yeah.
I know,
Of course.
like-
it's the Builder's Railway, so of course
Comforts? You mean sleeping, like for sleeping bags?
Macaw's parents. Macaw.
Macaw's.
All right, I'm going to be grabbing. Are you up to date for where I'm at? By
Yes.
the way, mod-wise. Okay. I'm going to be grabbing version 103 of the Paths and Pavings.
I don't know that that sleeping bags are a problem we need to solve either. Like comforts was suggested, Raj, but I don't like. It's not again that much of an adventure pack that we're like, oh, I'm out and about without my bed. You know what I mean? I know, I do love a good sleeping bag.
Yeah. I'm okay with like having a sleeping bag. That's the thing, but I'm trying to think what else is in that mod. We could take a look at it. Could somebody link me? No, it's okay, Jagan. We're gonna have that happen all the time, so don't even sweat it. All right, we're doing Macaw's Path.
It's not a.
And we'll test the launch. Yo, Eon Raptor 1 to Macaw, fan 69.
That's fantastic. Thanks, Eon.
Thank you, Eon. Appreciate you, dude.
What was I gonna say?
Attention.
I know it's
Raj.
coming.
Someone wants to hear a dad.
We caught up on subs. We're getting a dad joke. You know how this goes. Ziggy, tell me a joke.
One time someone forgot to laugh at my joke. So I added it to their to-do list and set a reminder.
That is not even funny.
You know what? Fuck you.
That is some AI, like, overlord shit.
I know.
I don't like that joke. I don't like that joke at
Do
all.
not welcome our new Alexa overlord.
I added it to their to-do list. I wasn't even a joke. It's like AI overlords.
No, I can't. See you, Last Sniper.
Oh, good shift, man.
So I think the one good way to look at this is that us together as a community are creating a pack, right? So if like we're all trying to keep it in the vibe of the pack. So
Correct.
you know if it's
Well, let's back up and let's the primary rules then. Number 1, no power mods, right? Number 2 is that we are going to be very limited world generation. Number 3 is we want to stay away from anything that you would see in every other Minecraft modded playthrough. Do you think he saw us, Rex? Do you think he saw us, Rex?
do you think you saw us, Rex? Oh, I get it. It's like a dinosaur name.
It's a dinosaur name. What's
I'm-
the blind
I'm
dinosaur's
slow.
pet dog's name? Do you think he saw us, Rex?
Do you think you saw us, Rex? It's better than
It's a Jurassic Park joke.
it's been
And
a
the
while.
punchline is done in the form of gifted sub, which
That's a big win.
simply light might be too simple. Well, you got to remember this. We're also, when we're adding blocks, this is the last one I want to do is some sort of lighting solution. Remember that we are not, that we still have lighting things already here, right? So it's not like we're have an absence. We're just getting more things.
I have to do this because it's my brain, and I found the simple light. It's too simple. Sorry. I had to.
What was the one we just had?
McCall's Paths.
Oh, the paths, yep. At McCall's Path.
Hello, Strawberry.
Yep. Stone cutting. Interesting. Yeah. Oh yeah. That'll be cool. That'll be
We're gonna
cool.
have some good-looking paths this season. You know what I'm saying?
McCaw's lights and lamps.
McCall's Lights and Lamps. That is on the list. Let's talk storage before we go too much in the weeds, though.
I'll do one more. I want to do one for lighting mods. Let's take a look at it.
Okay.
So lighting mods was another McCall's. McCall's with the building stuff, if you know what I'm saying.
McCall's.
It is the builder's railway too. So we do want to have many building options. That's another thing that we
That's
we do
true.
want to have in there.
That's true.
But I do want to make sure that we cover the technical aspects too. Tim McCall. Was it lights?
McCall's Lights and Lamps.
Lights and lamps.
Because they love lamp.
Let's see.
The first, it had me at the first image.
This one?
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I don't like those.
You don't like those?
Those are wool lights.
What?
Those are wool. That's a wool texture. I don't like those.
Are they wool?
This one's cool though. Yeah, that's a wool texture.
Dude, I'm making like some sort of outdoor party deck with that shit.
Lava lamp. We have these like multiple tiered lantern
Yeah, I like
things.
those.
Torch lamps. Wait, do
Yeah.
we not have this in here? I swear to God we have
Did
this.
we have this?
Oh yeah, I swear to God we
Well,
have this.
I don't. Maybe the updated one didn't have the wool hangers. Well, let me see this.
Yes, that's 100% a wool texture. It's like a wool light.
I don't
I
care.
don't
It's still a
particularly-
party light.
It's a party light.
It's a party light.
Oh, it's fine though. Like, you know.
Let's see. Let's look at.
Let's make sure that we don't have this already.
I know that's what I'm looking at.
I don't think we do actually.
I think we had something that had a similar tiki torch though.
Yeah. Tiki torches. Exactly. Little tiki torches.
Little tiki torches.
Let me find out. Is there a tiki? Tiki? Nah. All right. We'll grab that one and then we'll look into our storage options.
And the tiki 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 room.
Go and look for a light mod and end up with a fabric softener.
Gain. All the birds sing words and the flowers bloom in the tiki 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 room. Why do I remember that? That's the dumbest thing in the world to remember.
I'm grabbing lights and lamps.
Okay.
Wool lights. Oh my God.
Oh, Jesus. I know. I'm sorry, Kiwi. I'm sorry. I didn't even know I had that in the freaking hard drive and it just came out.
McCall's lights. McCall's lights, baby.
Ow!
All right, we have now
McCall's.
added. We've updated. We've added 1, 2, 3, 4 building block type things, mods.
Indeed.
All good ones though. I will say that.
Oh, well, we're not going to add bad ones. What are we going to do? Add bad ones?
I know. We want good blocks,
No.
big blocks, big good blocks.
Big, good blocks. The best kind of big, good blocks. Yeah, you know what? I am still downloading loading manually, and you can get over it.
Or building a pack. It's different than. I know. Ziggy Skynet. Oh,
Terrifying.
oh God.
Create. Not create. Crash logs, the bane of every modded Minecrafter's existence. Hated. Created an error. Is that you? Is it your dad? Is that you, Error? Did you reproduce by budding?
try it again. Maybe that was a fluke.
I like the idea of an actual lava lamp, but I kind of wish they would have like a different color lava lamp.
It'd be hard to do.
I know it would.
I also want to. I'm trying to keep in mind too, for every player, right? Like, if your PC's struggling, a lot of times when you do like intricate deco stuff, your PC just struggles to render it, and
Could be.
it's not really. It wouldn't be bad for servers, but it's also bad for like players to be able to literally play the pack. When you have somebody's like, "Oh, I love this lamp," and they put it all over their base, and then somebody's like, "I can't get within 20 feet of your base, or I crash." You know?
Like those frame glowstone blocks I wanted to use.
Yeah, yeah.
But I can do them now.
You can do them now.
Yay!
That's right.
If it doesn't work, you can say it wasn't a bright idea. Oh my
It's
god.
true.
Oh my god.
It might have just been a fluke, I guess. Or where did I load in the world? I can't tell.
A thing.
It's sniped by the FPS instead of in an FPS. Exactly. There's only so much I can do about it, so that's not a huge concern, but I don't want to exacerbate the problem, right?
Oh my god. Error before Minecraft made like the smaller than one block engine change or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, Chisels and Bits was. Do you remember the DecoCraft dolls? I loved them, and I was like, I want all the DecoCraft dolls, and then they lagged so bad. Raj was like, you can't put those all over the base; they're so laggy. And I'm like, but they're cute. I just want the cute things.
But holy shit.
They were so
I just want to be able
bad.
to...
I know, like...
mate,
He's like, we're trying to make content. I'm like,
look.
but they're cute.
Was it worth it? I hope it's worth the lag.
God, that's the modded Minecraft creed right there, huh?
Yep.
Hey, can you open the land and see if I can get in?
You have all the stuff?
I think so.
All right, let's give her a go.
Chocobos. My chocobos.
Chocobos were
Not
never
my
really done.
Chocobos.
Was it Mo Creatures that destroyed computers too? Mo Creatures? I can't remember if that was one or not.
Oh, I got the wrong version of paths. Hold up. My pathing is wrong.
Creatures mod that caused ever-spreading fire that never went out. There was... that was actually Thaumcraft, and I got permission to destroy the FTP server with it.
I remember-
Airfire.
Oh, the Airfire. Oh, yeah.
That was one of the most tricky things ever.
All right. Macaws, paths, and pavings. I want 103. Oh, I ended up with 102 somehow. Huh. Oh, well. Raj, your inventory's full.
Well, I'm used to having like feather falling. I remember we didn't actually like upgrade our armor in this world.
Wait, what?
It never branched the way down. Like we haven't upgraded any of our armor. Like we didn't even enchant.
Oh, right. I think Mo Creatures, rock golem. Oh, the, shit. I got it on the tip of my tongue. The one with the Geonox and the fucking, Spriggans and the Lobbers. What was that? Was that horrible thing? Lycanites. Lycans mobs. Right? Am I right?
Lycanites were rough, dude.
Am I thinking of the right mod, though?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, Lycanites was pretty
Oh
terrible.
my god. Like, you'd be just mining and a Geonock would just pop out of a block. Or, like, the Spriggan with the tree. Oh. No, my poor old heart could not take that shit.
Oh, I forgot. We did upgrade Create, and there's more Create stuff now.
Ooh. Oh, yeah! Macaws.
Oh, that's right. And there was another one that there was no render or range for despawning of the fire attack things, so they would literally go out. All right, so look, new water wheels, guys.
Oh, water wheels!
Water wheels. Pretty awesome.
Handcrafted? I'll write it down. And then since we're doing modded Minecraft memory lane, we gotta talk about the rubbertree and the sacred rubbertree. Whose bad fucking idea was that?
Chat, I forgot a little something. Since we're doing this tonight, this is our perma world. Chance cubes are available.
Oh, the cubes. Thousands of taps in Tekkit, right? Gotta move on. Oh, Cheyenne has got the Chance Cube macro ready to go. I love it. Oh, right. Oh, my golem. He's so cute. He's so cute.
Only for tips. Are you still honoring cleaning it up? On this server, no. This one is like, this is our world. On the server, we'll do it.
We're just gonna, we just keep ours in like that little area by Raj's birthday mansion.
That's my birthday mansion.
I wonder if I'll get a birthday mansion.
Ooh.
Monday is my birthday. Yeah, chance cubes are tips. Subs are to unlock the cooking stream.
Correct. These are some awesome roofs. This is Macaw's, yeah.
No, those are Doma Ornamentum roofs.
Oh, you're right. Dona Ornamentum.
Attention, Raj. Someone wants to hear a dad joke.
I don't know if the last one, the sentient being is coming to like its own consciousness at this
I know,
point.
I don't like it.
Ziggy, tell me a joke.
Where does 007 invest his savings? Bonds. Stocks and bonds.
Bonds. Stocks and bonds. Is
It's a little less scary.
that Eon Raptor for
Is
10?
there a suit in that birthday mansion?
Birthday
Yes.
suit. Wait, yours is Friday? Oh my god, we have our own stream birthday gauntlet. Aramacro, yours is the day before Mini Raj. I remember this now.
Yep, there's a birthday gauntlet on the stream too.
That's right.
Now he's got to get Hermie in
upcoming
here because we
Friday?
each got one. A chance cube!
This upcoming Friday, the 28th, is Skinner Bees' birthday as well.
Mm-hmm.
Can you open the LAN again? So I can play with you?
That would already be done, my dear. I haven't logged out.
No! No! Well, I have to redo the thing then.
All right, I'll just do the chance cubes because I want to continue.
I understand.
Continue working.
I understand.
We're gonna get it going.
This has taken a
Thank
little
you,
longer.
Eon Raptor.
Thank you, Eon.
You guys have already done some nasty bits over
I'll
here.
notice.
Here we go. Number 1. Oh, thank you. Fire charge. Why not? Fire aspect 2.
Fire aspect on a fire charge. Gotta love it. Take out some of that carpet. What?
I couldn't throw it.
Oh, you couldn't?
No.
What? The gas can throw it.
Oh, yay! Bouncy pad.
Whee! Is Pickle still over there?
No way, dude! Dude! we created a redstone contraption with chance cubes, guys.
With 2 dangly bells.
They're just gonna be dinging all the time right
nice
now.
bells. They're like those fucking bumper nuts.
Oh,
I
thank you.
got bells on my redstone trampoline.
Good God, man.
Oh my god. It's too funny. It makes my eye itchy now.
It's possible as me. Hold on.
Bells of brass, sir, polished to the nth degree. Eon, did you hear Raj's news from yesterday?
Oh.
That sounded like a Monty Python quote, so I had to.
Um.
Raj's news of yesterday is
we're doing some ancestry, and I found that the castle known as Castle Stalker in Scotland that is featured in the movie Monty Python and the Holy Grail, my ancestors built it. For real. Like legit.
For real.
And I also found out that I have a direct line of descension from Robert the Bruce. Fucking nuts, dude. Fucking crazy.
Fucking bells.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Yeah,
you know,
like
it tracks though. Like Raj's family built the castle that's in Monty Python. That tracks.
so this is like straight down to the fathers, and then there's Isabel McDougall, Joanna Isaac, Matilda Bruce, and Robert the Bruce. Right there. Boom, 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 boom. Your ancestors and mine probably ward. The McDougalls and the Stewarts ward. Like these guys fought each other all the time. These are all individual Scottish
They
clans.
probably all bend over and show each other their butt.
I think all of them have fought each other at some point.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Such a great movie, nice.
It is a great movie.
And no inheritance. It just seems rigged. I want my claim to the throne. Not really.
Your ancestors were bastards.
No, they weren't. I found that was actually that was wrong.
No, you're actually like a
In descendant line, yeah. But we're not through like the patriarchy essentially.
Okay.
So it would be like king had daughter, we're children of daughter. So that doesn't
that's a blood lineage.
it's a
but
blood
yeah, I agree.
lineage, but that's not like
It's not
claim
like
to throne lineage
right,
stuff.
because
Yeah.
it wasn't brave and Merida wasn't going to be the queen.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I smelt of elderberries. Yeah, so we found that out yesterday. And I'm kind of helping my mom. My mom is so fucking funny, dude. She comes up and she's like, I was looking at all the different Scottish clans and I just figured I'd just pick one. And everybody in the Scottish forums was like, hell no, you can't just pick a clan. Like, I'm like, no, I don't think you can do that, Mom. They're pretty particular about the ancestry. And so I was helping her find out which one we were. And if people are really give a shit, most people don't. We are the Clan Steward of Appin.
Oh.
There it is, and that's our
Wait,
crest.
so why does your mom need to pick one?
She doesn't need to pick one. The problem that she had was that when you do this, here's all the different ones. So there's like all these different of the different places. But I looked through the lineage, and it's of Appin is the one.
So which one is that? That one.
Well, look, there's the castle right there, literally right there.
There's a regular version and an upside down version. Good.
Yeah, and then it's the one with the boats and all that shit.
Yeah, Raj, we didn't do any progression at all.
What?
Look at our diamonds, our diamond gear.
I know. And it's not even like enchanted or anything. No, because we launched the Builder's Railway. It's the castle. Ah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
If I drink enough from one distillery, I'd basically be part of the family, right? I think
Yes.
that's how it works. Yeah. Has one of your ancestors killed the English? Then you're probably good. All right, well, Hermie, we're getting stuff now, so congratulations on entering the world.
Get the fuck out.
We got to do stuff. Let's take a quick little break.
Is right out.
Next up, we're going to be taking a look at refined storage, guys. There is an option, and the reason we're looking into refined storage is there's an option to have the storage modules take 0 power.
Okay.
And
I like this idea.
it's a better organizational system for a lot of like complete the storage for an entire server.
Right.
So that's what we're going to be looking into. We have to do some configs for that, obviously, which isn't too difficult, but refined storage is kind of where we're going to take a look at next for a more refined storage system. But that being said, we'll be right back after I read this comment. I had my grandfather's research our family history. He made it back as far as the Civil War. We have ancestors' musket from... You have the musket? Jesus, that's
pretty
awesome.
cool.
My family apparently has a strong military history. I want to continue this research, but there's so many files to go through. It is.
So many files to go through. I'm
If
telling
you can, Strawberry, if you get lucky, the reason that we found out so much is that we have royal Scottish lineage, and they were very particular about record keeping. So, WikiTree
Yeah, so I found like most of my ancestors were like Prussian barbarians, so I don't have anything before they came to America.
Correct. So she came up to a point, and then there was just nothing to link to. I was fortunate enough to be like, hey, it keeps going. It keeps
I know,
going.
like
It keeps going.
the
it keeps
ancestry was like, this name doesn't even exist. Like, what the fuck
going.
is
Yeah.
this?
Who the hell is this person? There are no records of this.
What is this?
You got to go to the town in which they died, look up death records and
German.
shit.
It's probably will honestly end
That's
up
how
there.
people have to do it.
Yeah,
But
I know.
a lot of that stuff is online now, which is kind of cool. All right, guys, we'll be right back.
Whoa, hello. That's a lot of subs.
I was gifted these pickles. I was gifted these pickles.
Whoa, hello. That's a lot of subs.
And we're back. What are you guys doing?
Are we back to a hype train? What's going on?
Dude, you guys are like in a hype. What is going on right now?
I
What
love
the
it.
hell? Wait. Hold up. So we got. Oh my God. What is going on here?
Hello.
Oh my
That's a
God.
lot of subs.
Holy moly.
Holy moly!
Wait, did we just unlock the cooking stream too?
No way!
You guys are ballers. Damn. All right. Cool. Chat, remember, no telling. What are we telling? What are we not telling?
What are we not telling?
Strawberry Pop-Tart. We got... Hold on a second. Hype Train just started in her channel. Let me look back here. Oh, Eon gave out 5 gifted subs. Northlight cheered 100 bits. Strawberry cheered 100 bits, starting the Hype Train. Eon gifted out 5. El Brandino with 5. Damn.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you, all of you. Thank you, Eon and Strawberry and Northlight and El Brandino. You guys are awesome. And that unlocks the Oppenheimer burger for Friday night.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Just wait till you hear what tomorrow's unlock is.
Ooh, yes.
Just you wait.
Tomorrow's unlock's a
Just you
good
wait.
one.
It
It's
is a
a good one.
Oh my God. Raj has most of the brain cell today. I'll say that. I'm about 25% of one brain cell, so that's a thing that we're doing.
I'm okay with like running through this stuff. All right, I'm grabbing refined storage, by the way. 1.11.6.
1.11.6 refined.
Hermie, stick with me here. What do you do? What?
Refined. What?
Refined storage.
Hermie. You're mostly brain dead after having a migraine. Oh shit.
Ooh.
Is it done? I hope you're feeling better.
Oh, tonight started off well. I'm sorry.
Oh, Cheyenne, no. Well, I'm glad we hit the sub goal because you're normally the one that keeps track of it. Oh, Cheyenne.
Monday, burger in hand, look right at the camera and go, oh, it's open hamburger time.
Friday. I'll save one and bring it along to the.
I forgot to mention one other thing about that, Hermie. I'll mention it next break.
Okay.
Remind me about it. Be like, what did you want to mention?
Okay. I'll try to remember because you have most of the brain cells, so.
So you looked after your family lineage. Want to know how far back it goes? 1300s. Actually, if it goes to 1300, it probably goes farther than that. Yesterday. 308.
What? How did you figure that out?
Just keep clicking on the tree.
Must be fucking nice. Fine storage 1.11.6.
That would do it. That would do it. Roman Catholics through and through will definitely do it. Yep.
Okay.
You know what's funny? I actually haven't. I just got to like the Scottish kings and kind of stopped. I haven't gone like farther than that. I don't know how far back it might go. Probably in like.
Well, I mean, in theory, it had to go back before that, right?
Yeah. Give it a shot, Miranda. WikiTree. And like, I think for free WikiTree, I think you need to find somebody that died before 1950. So if you have like grandfather, great-grandfather, something to start from, that's usually a good starting point.
You can like create a guest account on WikiTree and see a lot of things, but then you can upgrade it, and it's still free to like a family member, but I think that's what Raj is talking about.
Right.
You're related to Jean-Jacques Jura.
The painter. I'm not familiar with their
I'm
work.
not either.
Well, that worked out perfectly. Now I got to exit here and do the configs for this. We got to take a look at these.
Oh.
880 for you, one of the last barbarian tribes fighting the Saxons.
Oh, wow. That's exciting.
No shit.
One of the Anglos, I guess.
You ever see like before medieval England stuff? It's crazy. That's the issue. I don't know much about that family. Well, you could always try. Put in your name or your mom or father's name. The Holy Grail. Not even like the Crusades, like the barbarians and the Vikings and all that stuff that was happening in England. It's like, you ever hear like London Bridge is falling down? You ever know the origin of that whole thing?
Was it falling down?
It's because they ripped down London Bridge.
Yeah. Not just a clever song then?
It's true. They beat together coconuts because horses didn't exist. It's true.
Hype Train Success, thank you guys so much for the support. We really appreciate it. For real.
Okay, config, refine storage. Let's see if this has our, and we'll have a little discussion about this as well. Refine storage client. Maybe we want that. I want to do a Sublime Text, I think.
Mine didn't boot up correctly with refined storage. Is there a dependency or anything that I needed?
No.
No. Okay.
How are you with sweets? I'm actually more of a savory guy, but depends on the sweet I found. I remember saying that all the time, but then I'm like,
You have your moments of like.
I like that sweetness, yeah.
You have your moments of like oatmeal cream pies and
Right.
cheesecake and stuff. Maple peanuts.
The maximum amount of rows, whether the grid should use a large font for stack quantity display, whether the grid should prevent sorting, whether the grid should remember the search history, the amount of rows that the crafting manager can show when stretched. That is definitely not the one I want to do.
Heard of this thing before called Anglish. That's basically English, except if it didn't loot half its words for other languages.
There's also like weird config for this, is there?
Maple peanuts don't sound bad though.
Maple peanuts.
Do you make them or do you buy them? Oh shit. I have to renew my driver's license.
Oh, it's that birthday year. I had to do mine too, yeah.
Well, we're always gonna have the same one.
True. I went to the one on this side of the river.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to that one too.
Chance cubes, content creator integration.
CCI.
Drippy loading screen, fancy concrete, better than bunnies. I forgot that we had that in there.
Gotta have better than bunnies.
CFM client configured? No. Construction wand, create, curios. Flywheel, FML. Fork my life.
I know.
Flame blocks, harvest with ease. I tried making them, not a very good confectionist, but this is the QP Candy Company.
QP.
That can't be the only...
Does it have its own like config folder and then, like a different?
I feel like there's
Place.
much more to this.
'Cause, you know, sometimes they have like the config folder like by itself in a different place.
Any smart coder folks that do pack development have know where all the refined storage configs are?
Instance folder. Let's see.
It's just like, you know, display things.
Your sister offered to make you one of the specialty dishes from Genshin for your birthday, so you'll be no L's lighter than air pancakes. Ooh.
World name server config.
Server config.
There we are. Creating post, FTP chunks, fast leaf decay, curious, create server, create enchantment, factoring, construction wand.
Sweet
there it is.
buttermilk pancakes. Where was it?
Okay.
Where was it?
It's in the world save file, similar to data packs would be. Whether the controller uses energy. False.
Gotta have your raspberry.
Range greater than 0. Do I have to zero all these out, do you think?
What do they say?
It's how much energy all the pieces use.
I'm thinking Japanese pancakes, Jig, and they're a little bit like wiggly.
So I'm feeling well tonight. Quackenstein, have a good night, man.
See ya, man. I would think that if you said none of the things need energy, then the rest of it would be moot, but I also know that that's not how everything works.
Whether the wireless crafting monitor uses energy. I'm going to set that to false. Portable crafting grid uses energy. False.
False.
Wireless fluid grid uses energy. There's part of me, we could discuss this. There's a lot of things that are in refined storage that I kind of want to disable.
Like what?
Well, for instance, you could have the constructor and destructor, and you could make a whole bunch of farms like that. You could have an auto miner, essentially, like auto fortune and all that kind of shit. And if we remove the energy requirements of all the stuff, it's super overpowered. The real thing that I want this to be is a more robust storage system that we can use for everyone.
Sure.
So there's going to be some things that I do want to take out of refined storage. We do want to have the ability to we want the ability to use the wireless grid stuff.
Sure.
But we don't necessarily want a lot of the farm stuff to be built. Could you server-side ban some blocks? We'll just pack ban them. We'll build it into the pack.
Pack ban. Pack ban.
And one of the easiest ways to do that is just disabling the recipe. Take out the recipe so you can't craft it. So
Uncraftable. What kind of farm stuff is there?
well, do you remember like in refined storage you could have a storage system that has like you could place a block and then break the block with like Fortune 3 on it.
I see.
And there's also fluid storage as well. Actually, you don't mind.
We have to do it with trains, though. I feel like we're deviating from like. Where are we storing
Well, the deal is that we transport it by train. And remember, the server we're making, we go for the high score. And if it's not transported by train, it doesn't count for score.
it in? True.
Like you could do super easy cobble gens with it. Just shit like that. To be fair, though, you could also do that very easily with
Create
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
It now gives us a different option for it.
Fair enough.
Huh. Do you guys think I need to zero this out, though?
For science.
The only problem that I'm wondering is that it says range greater than 0. So if I zero it, it's going to be like errored out. I guess we could try it, right? We'll try it on 1 before I do all of it.
That sounds like a
Additional
good
energy
idea.
used by the range upgrade. We'll set that to 0.
Huggy Buttheart, what's up?
What up, Ugly? Buttheart. Buttheart, baby.
Huggy, why you said Buttheart?
Why you so buttheart?
Why you said Buttheart?
This is going to require some playtesting, I think.
Well, let's do that thing right now.
Let's get the configs going first.
Well, I'm saying, get the configs going, and then
Can we think of anything, chat, that in refined storage creates power in its own way? I don't think it has an inherent power mod to it.
what way would something create power?
Engines, furnaces. I just don't want to have anything that's creating RF in any way.
We'll go through it. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, though.
True.
I said Skinner Bees' birthday is this Friday. It's next Friday.
Next Friday, yeah.
I was thinking,
It's you,
me.
then her, then Mini Rush.
Yep.
You took out the alternator for Create? That's an add-on.
Never added it on. Just left it in the dust. Left it out to rust.
The only thing that provided, the only one thing that we wanted from that add-on was actually the diamond sandpaper, but I had another solution for that. Oh, shit.
Notes.
It's raining, guys.
We don't even have tridents. No riptiding around.
Nope. No riptiding around.
Boo.
Another We All Playcast base with a roof.
I know, we build roofs now. We all build roofs now. We all roofcast. Ever since the library, we've been building roofs.
We do need... Who are you? What have you done with the Russian army? I know, right?
I'm telling you, we've been turning over new leaves. New frickin' leaves.
Chat, hear me out. Hear me out after this joke.
You're a dad joke.
It's gonna be bad.
Our
Just so-
sentient overlords must tell us funny things. Ziggy, tell me a joke.
How do you scare a panda? With some bam.
Boo.
Are we all happy about that?
I hope, Jagan, that was worth all those channel points.
The NFL Sonic, yeah, you got a gift sub. El Bandito got you. Enjoy it.
Hast thou opened to land?
Oh, maybe not. Sorry.
Your base is just a foundation? Well, build that shit.
You know when a joke is so bad it becomes funny?
Well, that wasn't one of them.
With bamboo. I feel like some of these jokes require a human inflection to
I
get
do
to
too.
really
Yes.
sell it.
Yes. Like it's worse. Like the caw like that one. Jesus.
I know that isn't an emote here.
Peepo leave.
That was people leave. It's so bad I used it anyway. All right,
Feels tinfoil. That's all I'm gonna say.
let's have a little discussion here. What if we disable? Ooh, I don't know if you're gonna like this one or not.
Let's see.
Disk drives,
Why?
because you could still use the storage blocks, but it would enforce having less of a magic block scenario, and you have to do a build for your storage. Because you could still put them in this. You can do a 64K storage block that needs to be placed in the world, and it's the same as a 64K
Sure.
disk drive, but
It's more of a problem solving than a just stuff it full, I guess.
please don't have had enough with PC manufacturers doing that. Well, one of the rules for this pack, not really a rule, but kind of a guideline, is that we're going to try to stay as much as possible away from magic block syndrome, where like this one block does all the stuff. Come help you move Friday.
I don't know what. You're in Florida, aren't you? No. It's my birthday weekend. We're making Oppen burgers. No? You in North Carolina right now? Absolutely not in Florida? Okay, that's good.
They changed these, right? That's a different look. They used to look like boobies. Now they have lattice on them.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah.
How busy is the server? Less blockers, less lag. We completed a season 1 adventure without lagging the server. The Builders Railway Challenge is a different than like our vanilla world's like go out and play Minecraft, right? Get out there,
Oh, yeah, it
play
does look
Minecraft.
different. Look at that.
But the Builders Railway is that we are all working together communally. So literally there will only be one storage system.
I forgot we had a turtle in a boat over here.
If that's the case, you might need to modify the recipe so it crafts like normal 64K drive, but instead gives you the block. What do you mean? The block is this. You still make the storage part, right? And then that storage part goes into the block rather than a disk drive. Can you make the device drive recipes harder? Again, the progression of this pack is not necessarily in a tech format. So we could make them harder, and that would provide like an end game thing to get to. But kind of keep in mind we play all together, so the longer it takes for us to all get a storage system together, then we don't have a community storage that everybody can access. So the pack is more about having various farms in various places that get transported by train.
Right.
And having that go to a central repository. And if we gate the central repository's ability to house items to a longer into the playthrough, it's not going to make as much sense to do it that way, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, because the progression is intended to be totally different.
I guess it's another thing that we can also talk about, too. But the progression-wise, I really don't want to gate too many things. I want it to be, I want you to have your options off the block, right? Instead of it being behind something else. It's not an expert pack. It's a creator pack, right? Be creative with it.
Right.
It's not a bad idea, but I don't know if it fits the vibe of the pack per se.
Yeah, especially not for the server when we're all working together.
Right.
Oh, I love my Iron Golem. I forgot how cute he is.
You guys have storage drawers? Yes. We have currently in here. We have the storage drawers right here. And then currently, what's happening with the system is it's all these from
Simple Storage, right?
Simple Storage Network, exactly.
So we're going to take out Simple Storage?
Yeah, we will take out Simple Storage. Which is going to fuck up our world pretty bad, but that's okay. So yeah, we have blocks for the storage and like and these guys, and those are great for like logic stuff. So storage drawers are still in here, and then the mass access to the storage is through Simple Storage Network, which honestly has some advantages over refined storage now that I think about it. But I do have to we have to do two more things.
Okay, I wanted to look at my Iron Golem just because he's so cute.
You can chill on your Iron Golem.
It's very cute.
All
yeah,
right.
we will have to get in and fix our
Refined.
storage in Pickletopia.
Refined storage is going to be config on world. That's one of the other reasons I don't like to do it. When you're releasing a pack with data packs is super fucking tricky. Doing it with server-side overrides is way easier.
It's tricky to rock a pack to rock a pack.
For distribution.
It's right on your back. It's tricky.
I need the mod that does
Tricky.
what's the extender for refined storage? Like that has the bigger disks, the infinite range.
Ooh, I don't know. What is it?
Add-ons. Is it just this? Requestify.
I love that.
Oh, this is still by Ryol as well. This is an add-on mod for refined storage. This mod will have all features that belong on the add-on mod and not in the refined storage mod. Currently, refined add-ons are wireless crafting grid. We want that anyway.
A refined storage add-on. Okay.
Refined storage only contains a wireless grid without... Yeah, we do want that, actually.
Okay.
You would... I would choose not to use the blocks because aesthetically the drawers look better because the images on the... are not a flat color. Right, but you don't have a storage system. There's no individual bases. That's also... There's no individual base. Does that make sense?
Yeah, we have
you
like
don't have your own storage system at your base. That's the server's way different.
We have like a biggin, and all the trains go and deposit stuff in them. All right, I'm getting to refined storage add-ons. 090.jar. QB, you'd have to ask Mr. Raoul that.
I have no idea. Is this the one that gives us like the bigger discs and stuff, or what?
I think this says
It's our storage system, comrade. Exactly.
extra discs.
I don't know that we necessarily need that, but
We can take a look at it.
yeah.
Extra discs.
But let's take a look at it.
Extra discs adds bigger discs. Who doesn't like it? Who doesn't want a bigger disc? There's pills for that, you know.
I will say this though, and this is where we could discuss a workaround for it. I do not like recipes that are make the 1K, make 3 of the 1K to make 1 of the 4K, make 4 of the 4K, 3 of the 4K to make the 16K, make six of the. I don't like those nested progression
I know.
points.
That's such a pain.
And if we put in more discs, we're just adding more of those progression points.
That is a pain. I agree with you.
What is a solution for that?
Change all the recipes.
It's a lot of work.
I know.
The recipes are not set in stone. That's true. We could change all the recipes.
I like your funny words, Magic Man. I'm weird today. I'm sorry. Sorry.
All right, so
I'm
what's it called?
so-
It's extra discs.
Extra discs.
Extra discs.
Who doesn't want a bigger disc?
Can you store an infinite amount of items and fluids in these corresponding discs? You could store infinite amounts.
Only if you take the pill.
That should be enough for water and cobblestone.
Disc pills? I can see that. The hardest part of making your recipe is figuring out what you want it to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like it to make sense, right? Like,
Gotta have it make sense.
I'll give you a good example. If we do, did I do like Bang data packs? Here it is.
You did.
In my data pack. Oh wow, they changed. They broke this.
Let me register my shock.
Oh, I didn't release this one. Oh, I did. So this is one of recipes that I put in a data pack and released, and it's the craftable shulker shells. And this one makes a lot of sense to me because it doesn't break your progressional points. I did make this before.
Shulkers were breedable.
Precisely. So you had a limited amount of shulkers within your limits. So if you look at it, you have a dragon's breath, so you need to kill the dragon. You need chorus fruit, so you have to go to the end islands. And then you have purpur, which again is just more chorus fruit, but still, those things make a lot of sense to make shulker shells. So that makes sense to me. But
I think it makes sense.
But you're right, because it has to make sense. I like it when it makes sense and like, okay, that I could see that making that working.
Yeah. Are we getting extra discs?
No.
Okay.
And here's the reason why.
No disc pills for us.
No disc pills.
Just got to be happy with what Refined Storage gives us.
What's by default?
The biggest disc.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew you were going to ask what the biggest disc was. These look like big uns on this, though. They're surgically enhanced. They're not natty.
64K. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is it big enough? I think for server storage, like the case can be made for bigger discs.
What I'm actually trying to figure out right now is if there's a 1K, there's a 4K, there's a 16K, there's a 64K. 64K is actually quite a bit. And if you have like a tower of this, like a 3x3 stacked 5 times, that's a lot. That's a lot of things
That's
you can
fair.
store in that.
Sure.
What I'm thinking though is like if you look at the recipes for this stuff, it starts with like this stuff, but then like the 4K will be 3 of the 1Ks. This is
Oh yeah.
3 of those.
I get what you're saying with
3 of
that.
those.
Like I don't like the nested crafting either.
So what would make sense to do? You know what might be mind-blowingly cool?
I
And
don't
it
know,
would
but
be it would have a little bit of progression required.
mind-blowingly. It better be pretty cool. What?
What if 64K? How much did you end up using in your version 1 playthrough?
That's
For-
an excellent question.
How much storage?
Where's Zika? I feel like he would have this information off the top of his head.
In the neighborhood, most of it was stored in drawers, to be fair, and it still can be stored in drawers. That option is
That's
not going
true.
away.
That's true.
And then I think we had
Wait.
something like
Oh yeah, we're taking out simple storage, but we're keeping storage drawers. Right.
yeah, we're still keeping
Yeah.
the storage drawers. Yeah, that will be accessible through the
the refined storage.
external storage
Yeah.
module.
All of it?
And then I think we maybe had 20 diamond chests for overflow, something like that. I guess what I'm trying to think about is like, what if the 64K storage part was made with diamond blocks instead of the 16K before it? So 164 could be made with all this stuff with diamond blocks instead. It didn't come close. We probably would definitely get over 64K. I'm thinking right now about the recipe changes. I want to try to get away from the nested stuff. The other one that I'm considering, yoink it out, is auto crafting. Because
Understandable.
auto crafting, all it's going to really promote is people making their own refined storage systems.
Yeah, I agree with that.
For the farm is now autocraft. And then it also takes away from the whole vibe of like, instead of this being this cool, how do we put all this stuff together, made it look really neat, and there's all these belts and gears and shit running around, to like, those 3 blocks
Right.
make the farm.
Yeah, so we're trying to get away from the magic block thing
Right.
of modded. And that makes sense.
But I do like this in terms of a storage module, but I think there's a lot of this stuff that I want to get rid of. It makes total sense in modded, but it's very powerful in its own right.
Yeah. Yeah. I kind of don't hate that idea, the diamond blocks. I'm just trying to, I guess, to see if it's balanced enough.
What if I keep the nested recipes in, but add an alternative recipe to all of them?
Okay.
So, for instance, this one would have like a diamond block, right? But the 16K would take 3 diamonds, which equals, right? If this takes 3 diamonds to make, right? 3 of those for one of the next one, that's 9. So just 1 diamond block. Mm-hmm. You're good.
Mm-hmm. All right. There, the mod right underneath extra discs is disable villager trades.
What?
Why? But
If you
why?
wanted to do a defined progression, you would want to do that.
I can understand that.
Not for us though, Herms.
No,
Not for
no,
us.
no. Disable Elytra flight? No.
I don't agree with that at all. There's a lot of folks that are in the camp of
Why?
like, I want my jetpack. I hate elytra flying jetpack
Oh,
stuff.
no.
I'm like, elytra flying's the best, man.
I love it.
I'm personally debating this right now. Get rid of the discs, change the recipes for the nested discs. I've never been a fan of the nested recipe stuff.
No, I know. I totally agree with you there.
How do you feel about 1-to-1 upgrade recipes similar to 1K to 4K but only need one of each for the next tier?
It seems like less of a pain.
I mean, that's a good idea, and that could work. I still feel like at its core, though, it's still nested, isn't it? You know, like if you want a 64K,
Sure.
right? You still start with one.
Right.
I would like to be able to go straight to 64, or a method to go straight to 64.
I think having both might be a good idea. Here's the one that we all want in vanilla: distracting trims. In vanilla Minecraft, piglins are easily distracted by gold.
Oh.
With this mod installed, the distracting properties of gold armor are extended to any armor that has a golden armor trim applied. That's what we all want.
120
isn't it?
plus, hell yeah. Well, then everybody's gonna have gold trim, but still, yeah.
Right. And it's gonna. I think Minecraft's trying to, like, have a reason to have other armors. Like with the leather boots and all that.
I like having both because it always hurts to have an old 4K sitting around that you can't do anything with it now that you're upgraded to 16K.
Fair.
Right. I don't think I'm going to disable. I'm thinking of not disabling the nested recipe. Just adding an alternative.
Right. You're just gonna have.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So not taking it away completely. Just if you want to do it that way, you can, but it's just, you know, more of a pain in the ass. And it would be more expensive. I guess that's the other thing too. Oh.
Oh.
I might have a fucking great idea.
You generally have pretty good ideas. What's up?
This is a very pack specific one, but check this out. We have iron chests.
We do have that. Oh, you're gonna.
So to make the 1K, it's a wooden chest. To make the 4K, it's a gold chest. To make the 64K,
Yeah.
it's the diamond chest.
I like that.
Because you're like adding storage to it.
I like that.
I actually really do like that. I think that's
Yeah.
really cool.
It's good. It's good.
Oh, and we could make it 3 of them too. There'd be like 3 diamond chests.
Yeah.
Now that's creative. I like that idea, and it makes sense because it's storage to storage, analog to digital, if you will.
Raj, you're so creative.
Iron chests. Refined. I'm not gonna do that on stream because honestly, guys, that's just coding boop, 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 back and forth and just doing tons of recipe changes. I'll do that off stream.
Had to make a quick town run. Still working on mod list. Yeah, we're working on right now. Refined storage, and Raj is modifying the recipes so we don't have to do the nested crafting. Like make like 3 4s for a 16 or whatever. So that's nice. That'll be very nice.
Okay, I like that idea. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna call that a. I think we're all in agreement. That's a way to manage this.
Big thumbs up.
We'll keep this. I'll keep the nested recipe in there. to get all the way to the next tier, right? But I will also change it so we have like, how many iron chests do we actually have? Iron chests. So there's like iron, gold, diamond, copper, crystal, obsidian. I would think like 1 is wooden, 4 is iron,
Yeah.
16 is gold, and then 64 is diamond. That would work perfectly, actually.
That sounds like a plan to me.
And so instead of it being having to do the 16K storage part, you would have to use diamond chests for this bit. Jerkaith, how are you doing? It's going well.
Hey. Go
Thinking
pretty good.
through some problems. I think I'm going to do that. I like that idea. Oh.
Your 17-year-old bought himself a Carter. That's very exciting, Ella.
Iron chest slash
Barrels?
barrel. Yep.
I just remembered we had that too.
Because
We
we
have
have
iron
the
barrels.
we have the barrels in here as well. Chest and barrels. So I'd make that
Barrels.
another recipe for that. That's a cool idea, though. I like that.
I do too.
Mm-hmm.
Very good, very good.
You got a new mattress today. It feels like I'm sleeping on a cloud.
Yay! Good news. Love it.
All right. I think I'm going to make the decision on 2 things with refined storage.
Okay.
No disk drives.
No disk drives.
No disks.
No discs. Kill them. Blocks only.
Another one. This might be a little unpopular, but no autocrafters.
No. I understand why.
But I think I will leave in these guys, the constructors and deconstructors. I think I will leave these in. Correct, Air Macro. Exactly. We have those things. No, they're very powerful. The problem is it enables a solution, right, that you can make a farm now that you can doesn't have to do anything with create, right? It's worth noting that this do have a performance advantage of storing stuff in chests, not necessarily a deal breaker, but good to be aware of. Yes, we're not storing in chests. We're going to be storing in the storage blocks. So it's the same, essentially the same thing. Actually, that technically might even be better because, so yeah, we're still going to use the storage systems, but I'm trying my best to make this is a building situation, right? So you have to incorporate it into a build, like create gears and, you know, belts and all this stuff. So we have, so you could do that. But if you have a disk drive in the disks, all you need is that one little block, and then boop, 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 put all your disks in there, and you're good. It's what we call the magic block syndrome.
Magic block.
One block that does tons of stuff.
Ooh, magic block.
I like to put it into. You got to think about it slightly differently than like. It's almost like the anti-meta pack, right? In a way. Have you done this the same way for the last 12 versions of Minecraft? Well, do it a different way now, because that version isn't available.
Fair.
And that has honestly been, and across the board, the feedback has been like, this is actually interesting and fun. So
We do have a lot of similar mod packs. We've been playing modded Minecraft for
about
as long as it's existed, so we need ways to make it fun. Are we updating like supplementaries and stuff like that? Like the mods that are already.
we already did, actually. The last time we touched this, we updated it.
Did we?
Yep. Taking something familiar, putting a new spin on it. Exactly.
More
But-
trains.
But what you get is you get stuff like this that I like. Honestly, modded playthroughs have never looked like this ever to me. Like massive create farms, massive windmills. We have this is our railway paradise over here, where all of this is creating like rails and all the different pieces that go into all the stuff. And it's really like it's making train tracks, it's making sturdy sheets, it's making metal girders. And these are all automated. Like all this is automated. And you could do this simply with a refined storage auto crafter.
If the price is right.
Oh, yeah, it's the same world. Yeah, this is gonna be our permanent world. Yeah. So yeah, I'm super down for it. This changed, didn't it?
Did
Oh
anybody-
yeah, that
Oh,
changed
wow,
a lot.
Look at that. It really
Wow.
did. Wow. Did anybody have on their 2023 bingo card that today's Utes would be up in their room singing "Take on Me"?
Oh,
Anybody
dude,
have
he's
that?
been singing that like crazy. Yeah, I think Autocrafter is one that I'm going to take out.
How do we not like make that a proper step yet?
Something up with this, though.
It's fine.
You're spinning, right?
Yeah.
Raj, the redstone bits are connected to each other. Oh, yeah.
Well, that's weird. That's really weird. They changed something?
And we broke it.
We broke it?
There it goes. I think there's a couple things we're probably going to have to fix since the updates.
I'm sure we are.
There it goes. Because you get farms that do this stuff. It's crazy.
I know.
Oh, what does the Blackstone farm look like? Oh, this isn't the Builders Railway. Like, it's not our server. This is our perma world.
Yeah, I don't think we have a... Do we have a black? No, we
No,
don't have
I
a
think he's talking about what Ella built on
Oh,
the server.
yeah. Try to keep all the servers straight. I only have 1/4 of our shared brain cell today.
So unfortunately, I don't think we. All right, carry on then. Yeah.
Rose, carry on.
Okay, so two things. I'm gonna go ahead and pop out of this real quick. I know we're having discussions. I know you've been like waiting to log in. I'm like, hold on, let me close the world real quick.
It's exactly like that, actually.
Well, we're having a discussion about it. Oh, that scares me. I hope it's still working. Well, the new season's going to be in Fresh World, too. So we'll have a, new season,
Fresh
new
slate.
world,
Fresh slate.
the whole 9 yards. So I don't think we need the extra discs add-on. I don't think we're going to require that. But I am going to go to this, and we're going to hit the refined storage up with... It didn't cause a problem, so we need... Oh, God, why did I do this? I think I added an add-on for this, and it was like, here's a great thing for script writing, purple and yellow. And I'm like, why?
Plus, your text is teeny tiny.
I know.
It's so
I'm literally going to do
small.
Notepad right now. I'll fix that later.
I need, like, reading glasses on top of my big glasses. I need all the glasses to see that shit.
I do prefer Sublime text for a lot of this stuff, too, but
So what makes a text sublime?
it's just easy to read. It's amazing.
Oh, it's just like a font?
So I'm going to go through here and do a little bit of zeroing out everything.
Oh, you guys might enjoy this. I was checking out some of the strike news with the WGA and the SAG.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and one of the comments made me laugh. It was, you can tell by the comments who grew up watching Newsies every day and who didn't. I'm like, yes. We stand in solidarity with those who are striking. The first movie I ever saw Christian Bale in.
Newsies.
Yep. Newsies. A classic.
By default, by the way, guys, do we have infinite range on this, or do we not have infinite range on this?
Is that in that one or the add-on?
It might be actually a... it might be in a config that I could change how far it can go.
Does the wireless crafting grid follow the rules of the regular crafting grid?
Actually, I just
Or
found
the,
it.
the wireless grid? Oh, good.
The base range of the wireless transmitter.
You guys gotta be ambassadors.
Every time I hear the word ambassador, guess what pops up in my head? Spock.
No. That's what I just said.
What did you say?
You guys, you gotta be ambassadors.
The base range of the wireless transmitter.
Should be pretty far. Did you type in pretty far? I think that's a coding term.
Eh? How do we feel about that?
What'd you type in there?
Base range, 1,028 blocks.
I was
That sounds
gifted
good.
these pickles.
Per upgrade, 1,028 more blocks.
May the Schwartz be with you.
Hey, you said it right.
May the Schwartz be with you as well.
Thanks, King Krusty. Appreciate the bits. How you doing? May the Schwartz be with you.
Blee, 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 blee. Wireless grid uses energy. False. Wrong. Oh, wait. Did I put in the add-on?
That's what I was asking.
Did I do it? Hold on.
False. Wrong. Wrong.
No, 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 no. Use the energy used by the destructor.
We all human egg in this trying to. I've been buzzing by my constituents.
I've been pausing my constituency. Energy used by the crafter. 0. The energy used for reparting. It doesn't really matter. We're going to disable the crafter. Wireless crafting monitor. Doesn't really matter. Usage 0, 0. Dude. There's an energy usage for canceling a crafting task.
Huh.
Auto crafting calculation timeout in milliseconds. Crafting tasks take longer than this to calculate or cancel to avoid server strain. Sure. So what we got here is this.
To communicate.
I'm not going Guns N' Roses over here, all right?
You remember what movie it's from?
I don't actually know.
Cool Hand Luke. It's a
Oh,
classic.
really?
It's a classic. I watched it in film class in high school, which means it's a classic.
I'll do it. It's called. It wasn't extra discs. It was something else, right?
Refined storage add-on?
Refined storage add-ons.
Why, yes.
I'm going to say I didn't. So let's restart the world real quick.
All right, I'm going to...
Just to double check that will boot.
I don't think I added it either, so...
So that's the one with the wireless crafting grid in it.
Right.
And I don't know that has the infinite wireless one in it. We're going to give it a boot. We're going to give it a boot.
A boot?
A little bit of a boot. Do you guys like the pack development stuff?
Can you tell me again what it's all about?
That's not what this is the boot.
It's a boot dignity. It's a boot diplomacy.
No, I love it. Awesome. Knowing that a new season's right around the corner, you gotta love it.
You had us in the first half, Scarlett, not gonna lie.
We're starting to learn our new songs, Hermie.
How many songs are on the playlist?
Guess.
27.
It's pretty close, actually.
I'm doing my own pack dev as I listen. That's perfect.
Certainly don't object.
Well, Scarlett, as long as you come in and give us some sarcastic comments.
New season you shan't be playing on? Why shan't you be playing?
I'll be teaching. It's to teach the Utes.
2 Utes?
Somebody got to teach the
You gotta
Utes.
teach the Utes. Boom, boom. Looks like we booted so far. Looking good.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you're a create hater. 2 Utes.
Also, I hate Create, but do you hate trains? Do you know you could have a disco train with a stripper pole in the middle? Just saying.
And it could be wide.
Party bus. 2 Utes.
That was
It's a
absolutely
quote
perfect.
from
My cousin Vinny.
my cousin Vinny. He goes, the 2 Utes.
No, I think 2 what's. Yeah, 2 what's is part of the quote too.
2 what's?
2 Utes.
2 what's? The
2
2
Utes.
Utes.
That was a great movie. That's another classic.
It's a bullshit question.
The 2 Utes.
All right, so wireless crafting grid is in here. That works.
That's what Mini Raj and his friend are. The Utes.
The Utes. Okay, chat. Let's see if we can find it. Where's the Infinite Rage card?
By the time you find it, it'll be exactly when my pack loads. And you'll be like, okay, we need to close this.
No, I need to know where the mod is. What mod is it from?
Infinite range card?
Yeah, there was an Infinite Range card for Refined Storage. It existed at least at one point. 2 Yodas? 2 Utes?
2 Utes.
Dark mode, not dark mode. Dark mode, not dark mode. Dark mode, not dark mode. I'm on the same site. Why?
Oh, by the way, Raj, have you downloaded the CurseForge app? I bet it's always in dark mode.
I think it's its own mod. So we can find it. So it's going to be Refined Storage Infinite.
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 Yep.
Respond storage. Requestify. Gonna requestify.
I like the word requestify.
Large patterns. Jopified. Whatever that is. More refined storage. Just more storage for refined storage.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Refined Avaricia. We're not doing any of that, by the way.
Fuck Avaricia.
Infinity Item Editor. No. Refined storage. Flexified. RF Infinite Wireless Fork.
RS Infinity Booster.
Infinity Booster.
RS Infinity Boost. RS Infinity Booster. Look at that. Added Infinity range card.
Ah, there we are. And it just adds that. That's fucking perfect. Please be for 19. Do it is too.
Yeehaw.
Yes. Look at this.
Yes.
That's all we needed. This, so I don't have to worry about all that other stuff. So we do the refined storage Infinity Booster. Done. Easy.
What's the difference between 27 and 28?
Huh?
There's 2 versions here, 27 and 28.
Grab the top one.
Yeah, what's 28 then, though?
Probably misnomered and uploaded slightly before 27.
Okay.
Call me when it's storage in low places. Wait, what are we doing? Are we singing Garth Brooks songs now?
No, we're not.
No.
We're not. No. Scarlett, I would read that, but I can't conjure up a good Marissa Tomei accent at the moment.
No, Marissa Tomei.
I'd have to watch it and conjure it up. Hey, what's up, Abigail?
Abigail, what up, what up, what up? Infinity Booster. All right, let's double check that. I feel like we're kind of getting, unless we need things to be fixed or something that was wrong the first season.
Wrong.
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 I feel like we're kind of getting to like where I'd like to be mod limit wise. You know what I'm saying?
I understand it, yeah.
From dying at the gym. Well, you'll be in the army soon. You'll be puking up a
That's-
storm.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's not a good place to die. Dumb ways to die. I'm just kidding.
In the army?
Yeah. Well, I meant the gym, but
Okay, the gym. I was like, the army. Yeah, I mean, you know.
a little bit of that on sign up, huh?
It's in the fine print. You got to watch out for that.
Yeah, I bet. I bet
Sometimes
it
we
is.
can send you to war.
In fact, we're gonna actually train you for
Probably going to be the first ones in, too.
that. Frontline infantry. War were declared. War never changes.
Blame it all on the mangroves.
You have to sing it, Raj.
I'm not singing that shit.
God damn it. Do I have to do all the singing around here?
Yes.
Blame it all on mangrove roots. I showed up in gold boots, ruining your double chest array. The last villager to hope, the last carrot to grow, the last stack could fit in there.
Thanks, I hate it.
I did walk into that one. You're welcome, Eon.
Your cats
You're
are what
welcome.
dead right now.
No veal for you. Or more veal for you.
Country, also known as rock with twang.
We got both kinds of music, country and western.
All right, what do you actually? Who actually goes into this? Infinite. It's probably Nether Stars. Look at that. Ah, but it's nested. Oh, but that's actually not nested.
Is it a little nesty?
I'm okay with that. Actually, that's like a that's what it should cost. 3 netherite ingots and a nether star.
Yeah, for an infinite range.
Yeah.
I'm right with that. Gotta go get your nether noggin on.
Perfect. Exactly in there, so we don't have to worry about the
Nether nugget.
infinite stuff. Country proving yet again that only good music to come from America is blues.
And jazz. Jazz is an American art form as well.
True. All you have to do, though, is take away the vocals, and most country's just a rock song anyway.
Oh yeah.
What's funny about that is I kind of like what would probably be considered real country, like bluegrass or something like that. It's kind of badass, right?
I used to be a bouncer at, and I quote, Honky Tonk Bar and Saloon.
They have both kinds of music there, country and
Did they
western.
have chicken wire in front of the stage?
Anybody else like a good bluegrass tune? I
Yes.
kind of do.
Yes,
I
I
kind of
do.
like a good bluegrass tune. Blues and jazz are the generators are pretty much all modern music, but I hate it. You hate jazz? I could probably change that. Because jazz has
A famous Raj.
a wide net. I'm not talking about the old classic, like, you know. There's like a lot of things that fall under the jazz umbrella. Ah! I got golems dying all over the place over here, Herms. Come on in the world.
Look at
Let's take our last break.
Look at the little iron golem. He's so cute.
Catching me up here, boys. Ah! I'm swallowing my own spit. I need a drink.
Oh my goodness.
That's why we gotta take a break.
Why are we getting worse at drinking fluids as we get older?
We have all types of music here. Taylor Swift debuts to midnight country, indie folk, pop, you name it. Taylor has done it and done it well. It still takes criticism from every form of change she does.
True story.
My backpack fed me a tater.
Yeah, it'll do that.
Actually, now I think about it, we're still on
Holy
taters
shit.
in this world.
The train just did some graphical weirdness on my
Well, we've played with the trains before. We know it has some graphical weirdness. But
I forgot I had a backpack.
chat. We'll be right back.
BRB!
Hey, we're back, everybody.
We are back.
Thanks for hanging with us. Hope you're having a great night.
Exactly what he said.
Alrighty then. So, right, where are we at?
So what do we have? We were looking at the range add-on
We
thing.
got that one covered now.
Okay.
I just realized my brain, I was like, what two buttons do I press to go back to survival mode? How often do I actually do that? Like, over and over and over?
At least 6 times a night.
And my brain was like, is it ER? I was like, no, that can't be right. All right, so I got my notes here for the Iron Chest stuff. We got that one covered. Let's see. You mean it's not boner?
It can be boner.
For refined storage, no discs, drives, or discs. No auto crafters, so we have to recipe those out. The other ones we're going to keep in. Is there anything else that is in refined storage that you guys can think of? We have the infinite range booster. We got that part. Yep. Refined.
Whee!
We're still going to have liquid stuff. Interfaces, definitely. That's going to be how we get things in and out. External storage devices. Yep.
Yep.
Portable grid. Sneak the place in the world. Whee! I think that's going to be it. I mean, I can disable like crafting grid too. Like crafting stuff.
So still liquid storage?
Yeah, I think that'll be fine. Yeah, liquid storage I think is fine.
What?
Yeah. Portable grid needs a disc now. Nope. We're good there. Okay.
Oh, look, they have scarlet bricks. You can create deco.
Scarlet
They have
bricks.
scarlet bricks.
You was thinking
Scarlet.
of something else. Security managers? I can leave them in, but they won't be required, so that's probably fine. Yeah,
Did you see what's in Create Deco? Gold train hole. Train hall colors.
Deco. Oh, yeah,
Oh
dude.
my god, how awesome are our trains gonna look this season? Catwalk stairs. Ah! This is so exciting.
Yep.
Round train halls. Oh my god. Oh yes, and there's like signs. You better believe there's
Tons of cage lamps as well. Hell
I love
yeah.
cage lamps. Look at the train tracks. There's a phantom train track.
Where?
Phantom train track.
Oh, there's extra train tracks too?
Steam and Rails added more.
Oh, Steam and Rails did.
Ender train track. Shit, bitch.
Oh, damn. Oh, shit.
damn.
Look at that. That's insane.
Phantom train track. Dude.
Ender train tracks.
Oh my god. It's going to be bad.
Tylus train tracks as well. That's actually really, really cool.
It's going to be so cool.
Oh, that's what we needed to do. I forgot about this.
What do we need to do?
We need to look up the create add-ons.
Okay.
We need to look up all the create add-ons.
All right.
So,
Were there different smokestacks last time? Caboose
Yeah.
smokestack, long, coal burner, oil burner.
yeah, those were all in there.
Those were all in last
but,
time,
But they didn't match the color.
Okay.
Remember, it was like a different color.
Yeah. Dude.
Create crafts and add-ons. This is probably the one with power, though. That is the one with power. We don't want that one. Is there a repository? There's Steam and Rails. We got that one. Create curious little contraptions. Add integration with little logistics. More create stuff. 116.5. Boo. Compressed creativity. Adds various interactions between integrations and Pneumaticraft repressurized. Don't need it. 116.5 for cogwheel tweaker integration. Huh. Ars Creo adds integration with Ars Nouveau.
Skip.
Create slice and dice. Oh, that's Farmer's Delight. Delightful creators. Clockwork is a sophisticated add-on that combines the machinery of Create with the moving physics and moving blocks of Valkyrian skies. Create Crafts adds electronic devices. Create Confectionery adds several food items to create. Create Crystal Clear is a mod that adds glass casings to create, along with adding a few other glass-related things in the near future. Create Deco we already got.
Got it.
Create Stuff add-ons. Create Big Cannons. Maybe.
You know where we can put that? In our freaking observatory.
Wasn't somebody asking about food items? There's a Create Cafe.
Oh, I bet people would actually like that. What's that?
So let's take a look at it. Adds drinks like boba, milk tea, and coffee that use Create machines to make.
Oh my gosh, I think we should add that.
Images.
Where's Malkith? You remember what that potion thing that Malkith built? He could make like a tea shop. Do it, please. Coffee. Okay, I feel like this seems
It is for 119.2. Let's grab it.
all right. Create Cafe. Create Cafe.
I guess I'll just do this. Then I think what we're going to be doing some of this week, we're going to try to get... You already have a cafe built? It's not the same world, guys. It's a season.
Okay. Season 2 is going to be starting fresh.
Fresh world.
Create extended flywheels.
Business will be booming, damn it.
Removes all clothes. Grabs green apron. Cafe Raptor is open for business. Why am I thinking of
I hope I can play. I'm
Empire
not
Records?
totally sure. Why wouldn't you be able to play, Ella? Let's take a look at this Create Crystal Clear. Oh, fuck yes, dude. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn.
Although it has to be on CurseForge. Because I can't release the pack unless it is.
There's extended cogwheels too, such as steel, copper, and iron. And there's extra wooden ones?
It is. I'm totally grabbing this.
Okay. Do we want extended cogwheels at all?
Hang on a sec.
Okay.
It's called Create Crystal Clear.
Create Crystal Clear.
119.2. Download file.
Create Crystal Clear.
That's just awesome. Because it's summer, garden, lake, river, camping, family, visiting, etc.
Analog grass touching.
I see.
021. Yeah.
021. Yeah.
Okay.
Big Cannons. Tomorrow's your last day at Starbucks.
Congrats. Are you just gonna casually knock everything over on your way out? You wouldn't do that to your coworkers though, probably. Big cannons?
They are what you think they are.
I'm gonna piss on the floor.
The only thing about this is that this is genuinely about blowing up other people's bases.
I know.
It genuinely is.
I feel like maybe we should skip this one.
I
As
don't
much
know
as
if
I
it
don't want
fits.
to. Like it looks really fun.
Yeah.
I feel like we might skip that one. All right. Are you ready for another one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Create extended cogwheels. So you can make them out of steel, copper, iron, or all the woods.
They're already in all the woods.
Are they?
Let's create basic now, yeah.
Well, fucking forget about that then. We don't need extended gears.
Let's see. Let's just double check that. I guess we'd have to launch it. Launch it real quick. Pass on the cannons. I think it would just be, it's a cool little thing to have working cannons. If you were doing something like a battle turret or something, right?
Yeah, if you for a different kind of server.
That being said, just even having them on there is like, you are making gigantic holes in the world.
Right.
It would be like, all right, it would be like round base maybe, right? It's cool though. It's a cool mod. Let's see what they have in there, and then we may do the add-on if it's there. It is
Okay,
for
I'll just-
119 too, right?
I'll just keep it up. Yes, I'll just keep it open just in case. We're gonna have create cafe. Oh my god, we'll have liquid storage for all the fucking cafe drinks. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is fantastic.
I like that because it really incorporates interesting build mechanic, you know?
Right. Certainly.
All right. Let us see real quick. What's in... Because I know Default Create added a bunch of these.
Yeah.
Mod, it takes a long time to load.
Cause fuck you, I'm thirsty.
Kinda.
Sponsored by Carl's Jr. Cause fuck you, I'm eating.
Oh, maybe not. Oh, yeah, maybe not. Yes, grab it.
Bring it in! Create extended cogwheels.
Create extended hog. Metal, wooden. I love it. Just more capabilities.
It's gonna be awesome.
202. Yeah, 2.0.2.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum. Beautiful. We're getting a good thing of this. Maybe they make the standard crate, but you apply wood type, but to built cogwheel. Oh, that's what it is, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. I think you're right. But either way, I don't think they have the wooden, the other ones in there. More options are more options, and I think it'll be fine. Add steam engines to create.
Eh?
Nope.
No? No steam engines for you.
Create chunk loading. Implements a chunk loader block that will keep chunks loaded around a moving create contraption. We did have to do this issue. You do have my attention, steam engines. Well, that one is only for 118.2, and it literally was like not compatible with new versions of Create. I don't know if they're really doing anything.
Unfortunately.
Is there images for this? No. Do we want to put a you want to put a chunk loader in? No, actually, we already solved that with FTB, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. It helps us manage it a little bit better too.
There is like confectionery and create factory for extra food. If we're gonna do like drinks, should we add like another food mod in case anybody wants to make like a little cafe?
I mean, this is fine. Create factory. I see. No, it's 119 too. Can't do that.
Create factory is 119 too, I think. The one I have over
Oh
here.
yeah, it is.
So should we
It's-
do factory or confectionery? So there's create factory, and then there's Minecraft create confectionery. Which is also 119 too.
I'm looking at create factory here. So far, I see that it has not added like I don't want to add more farm foods,
Right.
right? Like just ways to make it into other stuff. I know we already have chocolate in create
Yes.
and honey, so I think they're utilizing a lot of that to make like waffles and waffle cones and things like that.
Confectionery looks similar, so
Do we have a preference? Honestly, this is more you guys than us.
yeah, we're probably not gonna build food
Mm-hmm.
food things. Anybody who wants food. Does anybody want food? In the new Builders Railway. Anybody?
Confectionery. This is confectionery. We can watch a little thing about it.
Can we watch a little thing about it? Oh, look, they made little letters and everything.
They do.
Look at them go.
Nani?
Look at all the fluids.
I don't think this is all from the same mod, is it?
I don't think so either.
Hamburgers, cheeseburgers,
Hergus Burgesses.
Hergus Burgesses. A mixed egg?
Maybe it's beaten. Maybe it's a translation.
A little hamburger
fun.
comes out.
Aw. Anybody, food, Builders Railway. Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Speak now.
Me and Roger aren't gonna do it. As you may know, we don't really fuck with food. You know us, we'll eat baked potatoes for an entire playthrough. Or apple juice, as it were. Blake J, you want food in your cafe? Create Hergus Burgesses? It's cute though. It is really cute. Damn right I do. I need enough for me, myself, and I. Alright. Do you want the one with hamburgers or do you want the one with just extra sweets?
Hergus Burgesses, dude, with cheese.
They don't have Mini Raj's honey mustard burger. Alright, well let's go with the Create Factory then.
This is the other one. This is the confectionery.
I don't think so. Confectionery has chocolate stairs and stuff.
I literally clicked on the video in confectionery.
I'm confused.
It adds crushed cocoa, cocoa butter, cocoa powder, white chocolate, black chocolate, caramel, chocolate candies, marshmallow. I'm French. This mod was done with MC Creator. Sorry for my mistakes in English. And then the videos in Japanese. I'm confused.
I am very confused. All right, let's go confectionery.
First of all, excellent English for your first language, not your first language.
Right?
Well, let's
Seriously.
grab confectionery, right? Looks
Okay.
like, and then let's launch it and let's see what's in it.
Okay. Sounds good. Create confectionery. Hey, what's up, Kurorakna?
Kurorakna.
Hope I got that right. Confectionery.
Pack's already public, actually, but yes, it will be. You can go download the 0.5 version of it right now. It's if you hit Bang Pack and chat.
But we are updating and adding for Builders Railway Season 2.
Correct. So we're adding more stuff. Yo, Barbarian, what up, dude?
Barbarian Jim. I'm very weird tonight. I possess 1/4 of the brain cell that Raj and I share. He has most of it.
Good luck for me, I guess. I have a lot of work to do. Pack development does take a little bit of work to get right.
That's why you get most of the brain cell.
But we will have to do a play test of this before I release it. And ooh.
Oh no.
All right, I'm going to say no to extended cogwheels. Let's get that
Oh
shit out of there.
no. I'm gonna see if I get one because we did have some random things.
I'll
that-
try to launch it one more time.
Okay. I was gonna say see if mine launches correctly in 4 years.
But I'm not going to troubleshoot mods that don't work.
Ella, I know. I was struggling with that the whole time too. There's no polished diorite walls, but there's regular diorite walls. I know. The only thing I can think of is that because polish is has delineated block edges. That's
But there's
probably
polished
why
other
it doesn't.
things, though. Right. What if the brain cell function is also drained a bit by viewers?
Oh, it is. I crashed as well on extended cogwheel, so we'll see if it boots up for you the third
Last
time.
attempt. If it doesn't work, I'm pretty sure that we can click on the cogwheels and create and make them the different woods, though.
Okay.
So it's still we still have different options for it.
Okay, no cogwheels.
Yep, that one is a no bueno. So,
Cogwheels are right out.
which one is it?
Create.
Is it just called extended cogwheels? Or
Uh.
extended gears?
Extended gears. Oh, I see how it is.
All right. Let's launch her again. See how things all pop up. This mod can suck my cog.
Spinning wheels, got to go round.
So this one is confectionery, which is adding some foodstuffs. I know some people wanted to get some of that stuff happening.
Everybody plays a little bit differently. Raj and I don't focus on food, but some people might.
Well, interesting. Try that again.
And again. What'd you get this time?
Just create.
Oh.
I got that a couple of times.
It has all those add-ons hanging off of it.
This is confectionery, yeah?
Yeah.
Confectionery is amazing.
Is it?
I don't know yet. We'll find out. We'll be able to have if we can make burgers though. I'm just saying. But if we can stack our backpacks full of, and it just feeds you crappy patties all day long.
Then we're
It's
gonna
like,
then we're gonna look like Squidward.
I still think we should have cut that into one, but yodeling.
Thank you, Ella.
Who's yodeling?
It's not real yodeling. I can't actually yodel. It's very hard.
loaded this time. So what do we actually end up here? This is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. We have 11 add-ons and add-on mods. Hey, Raj, what's the block range of Hopper minecarts? 1 block above. Exactly 1 block above. So if it's on a rail, it will go 1 block above, I guess. All right, let me open the land so we can explore this food mod, Hermie.
All right. I'm still loading.
All right, let's see. This is at create. Actually, let me just look up hamburger. Hamburger? There's no hamburger. Lies and slander. You showed me a video with foods on it, and it was like there's a hamburger. This is what was it called? Confectionaries.
Hergisburgus.
This is confectionaries. So confectionaries is candies.
I think I said that, didn't I?
You did.
I
say
mean,
that.
it was confusing.
There are blocks. Ruby chocolate brick stairs.
That's pretty fun.
Sounds sticky.
Your goddess of water is done. Well, you just have to. It has to be in the cold biomes or it'll melt. That's not true.
This has new buffs. This one has rest.
What?
Stimulation. Ooh. Stimulation and rest. Stimulation and saturation.
One then the other. Blake J, you got your work cut out for you. You got to get us buffs.
For 6 seconds, though. Rest and speed. It's pretty low. Fluid type .create.confectionery.ruby.chocolate. Okay. How do you, like, make this shit?
Ruby chocolate?
Oh, wow. Interesting.
What?
Dragon's breath, milk, sugar, and cocoa beans.
I love that recipe. I love it. Oh my god, look at the little gingerbread. I don't care what else we have. We need to have a little gingerbread.
You just smash a ginger dough. Ginger dough.
Don't
Cinder
bust on
flour.
ginger. Oh.
Netherrack.
Cinder flour is not ginger.
Marshmallows on a stick.
Oh, I love it.
Sugar, slime, and water. Make some marshmallows, dude. Then you roast them.
Oh my god, it adds a new music disc. Look, it's stripy. You can craft it. Oh my god, this is adorable.
Sugar mundane potion. It's a lot of liquids. People will be eating good. That's
Hold up.
what do they call it? The fat maker, eh?
Gingerbread man spawn egg? Raj? Can
Is
I?
it craftable?
No.
Not in this world, no. This is not a test world.
Okay.
This is like a perma world, so we're
You're
not.
right.
None of this. Nothing in this world is like cheated in.
Okay.
Ever.
Ever.
You can go to your single player world and do it as much as you want.
Well, I might do that.
All right. That was great. Confectionery.
Someone else might want to set up a dentistry. Well, Create has pliers, right? Something has pliers. I got it. There you go. Pliers from the bridge. We'll use the bridge pliers. Let's go.
Create Factory. It looks like we have this covered. It's about the same thing.
Yeah.
Confectionery, we'll cover that. Food additions. Oh, this is the one with the hamburgers.
The Hergisburguses.
I actually want to. No, it's not for 119.2.
Well,
Bummer.
forget it.
Chromatic return.
What else did we just put in?
Re-adds chromatic compound with a completely different way, which incentivizes factories and large farms. Supercharged.
Raj, I gotta do it.
Go ahead. Here.
We gotta do it, guys.
Create armor and weapons add-on. That is not been updated in quite some time. Boat contraption allows to make boat contraptions with the Create mod. That sounds amazing.
What?
116.5. Never mind.
Damn it.
Create enchantment. We already got that one. Steam and rails. Big sip. Big sip. Adds a variety of new drinks. We already got that too.
We have several drinks.
Liquid burner allows blaze burners to heat with liquids or data pack support for mod compatibility. Potato cannon plus makes more food compatible with a potato cannon.
Oh my god. What if you could shoot gingerbread men out of your potato cannon?
I don't know.
I'm dying. We're all good here now.
Create Broken Bad. Oh my god.
Well, I
A
know what we're
fun
making.
add-on for Create that adds many elements to the mod involving the production of a certain chemicals. You know what it is.
I know what it is.
Ring bell for service.
Hey, Little Sniper's back.
Welcome back, dude.
You'll be happy to know that we added Create Confectionery to the Builders Railway. Season 2. Still kind of under test. But there is a such thing as a gingerbread man spawn egg. So we have to log into a test world and, Oh, I found a slime chunk!
Villagers all over the world will be practically throwing emeralds at you for your renowned product.
Excuse me?
That's what it says. I don't know. That's.
Nope.
Ooh, I don't know about that one. I don't know about
Raj.
Great Breaking Bad. It's gingerbread man.
Raj.
Oh dear God,
I
they're
thought it
real
was-
things.
I thought it was gonna attack me.
Can you? Here's your test. Can you give it a little fucking hat to drive a fucking train?
Oh.
Right?
Oh my
Right?
God. He's got a little hat.
Oh, you got two little hats.
All right. I'm going to see if they attack slimes.
Mechanical extruder.
You guys suck. Frogs are better than you.
That's a mechanical extruder able to generate any block or item from adjacent blocks and fluids. Wait, does it put a... It's like...
Oh my God. What if they can be conductors?
They probably can, to be fair.
How do I tell? I don't want to have to build an entire train just to see if these guys can be conductors. Is that the only way to tell? Wait, hold on. What about... Come here, little gingerbread man.
If you could do that, you could definitely do it.
The hat is on a jaunty angle. It is. So we can lead them. So who's having a gingerbread man for their conductor this season? Oh my God. I'm not over this.
I kind of want this one. This is one that's on the coming soon. Create Aeronautics.
What?
A mod that is supposed to add flying ships with physics, nested contraptions, and other advanced mechanics. Hi, what? Have you not seen this yet? Yes. Create
said-
Aeronautics.
You said the right word.
Let's see if I can find a video for you. Create Aeronautics.
Hey, you see this? Look, look.
That's you roast the unborn?
Revenge! Look, look, I'm eating him. Look. Yum.
You're a horrible person.
The worst. I'm the fucking worst. I just don't know if you could get these in the world. Because when you craft them, I think they turn into this. Unless we add a recipe to craft the spawn egg. Do I have resistance? Resistance. I don't want to create submarines. Hold on. I need to watch this. Yeah, switch that. There we go.
I'm worried though. Their video is laggy.
I know.
Trains on the airship. Oh shit.
It sounds like a laggy nightmare, but it looks amazing. That's so cool.
Open beta 2023. I wouldn't be able to put it in the pack yet. It does say that, let's see. Create clockwork flying aircraft carrier. This dude sounds so tired.
He was just up all night building an aircraft character.
This is the aircraft carrier. It's so much glue.
It's all held together by fucking super glue. Thank God Raj gave us extra durability with the super glue. It's the
Fly the machine! Fly the machine! Fly the machine!
It's the dirigible.
Wait, they actually have like balance points for it? Are you serious?
Shit.
That sounds like a lot of crashing.
Yeah. It'd be like the fucking Wright brothers all over again.
That's a kick-ass looking fan, by the way. I never thought about doing it like that.
Hope it's worth the noise. Oh God, you get like, imagine like something breaks and the whole thing just tumbles out of the sky. Chat doesn't have sound, are they supposed to?
There's the captain's quarters just in there. The only way to get to the captain's quarters right now is along this
Planers
road,
of
this
ballooning.
walkway in this nice open frame area. I just think it looks nice with the walkway hanging by chains. And this goes between the bow rooms and the aft rooms. I haven't really
Fly it.
finished the interior yet, so there's nothing in the.
It's the whole reason we're here, man.
I'd say red servers and stuff. So this is. It activates rotational output to reverse the right engine.
When are they gonna get to the fireworks factory?
How do you fly it? Fly the thing. I want to see it.
So you really gotta let that heat out.
Jesus, my guy he sounds so
Which it is
tired, doesn't he?
doing.
I've been
It's out
building
of
this
fuel,
for
so it's gonna start to
like 27 hours.
We got the side elevator.
Like, just
well, not
voice
really
the thing over
elevator,
later.
but stairwell. It goes between the island and the gondola with the main controls.
Please fly
I
it.
might add some controls in the control tower.
You gotta add some controls?
Planes for this and figure out what I'm doing with the guns. I've had the ladders work. Look how much is on the bottom.
Fly it.
Because of
Fly it.
the way.
Please fly it.
If you have hitboxes enabled, you can then see where the center of gravity is,
Dude, that's fucking scary, actually.
What?
which is
What part?
it's roughly about.
You said that you have hitbox to show you
it's
where
just
the center
below
of
the
gravity
centerline of
is.
the balloons, and it's right.
Fly it. Fly it.
So we
Fly it.
ship will be the less teeter tottering.
Fly it. Fly it.
Right, this thing would probably.
Does he never fly it? Did you just make a whole blimp and
Yeah,
not fly it in the
likely
video?
Well, I
Hey,
think
yeah, fly the video. Okay.
God,
Multiplayer teaser.
I'm the saddest.
Oh my god. That's the scariest thing ever.
It's cool. It looks so fucking cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pop on their Discord real quick. They've got like a Discord server, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Boom. Create Aeronautics. If you guys feel free to jump into there too if you want to see it. Would you like to be notified for small development news and bloopers? Sure.
Bloopers. Bloopers.
Would you like to participate in server events? Sure. Treat everyone with respect. Finish. Okay.
Bloopers.
Joined. Cool. Download. Aeronautics is still in closed development, as such not currently available for download. However, feel free to stick around. You can check progress and progress log and bloopers. # progress log. Where?
A Dilio kart track.
No, it looks good, and this would fit our pack pretty well.
Sure.
I would almost have to do rule changes for this mod in particular.
Yeah, you probably would.
Because that's a whole new thing, right?
Server dirigible.
My only concern, quite frankly, is basically just like even the showcase of it.
This is so laggy. Neat.
There's no sound
you
in
go.
this one. It doesn't look like. It's like they got the dripping water up top, but it like makes it look like
The submarine is leaking. What's
Uh,
it made out of? Is it carbon fiber? Because we've been here.
Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, we brought Eon back, I think. How are they doing it though? I like, how do they make it so the inner space is air and outside is water? It's block form and they're tilted. Whoa. Whoa. Don't feel like the oceans are deep enough?
I can see that. No, you need a sea monsters mod. Yeah, I don't know how you.
I'll be honest with you, let's take a look at that very last bit. This is amazing, but I have to admit this scares me from a performance standpoint. Watch what happens when this thing surfaces above the water. Just watch what happens.
Godzilla's not a sea monster, is he? Godzilla's the land monster.
There is buoyancy calculations happening.
Yep.
And that
It's gonna take.
you're
some,
adding some physics in there, which is great for like the interest of the mod, and that it blows me away that that's even in there. It worries me if there's like a whole bunch of people on a server. Yeah, Jabba's like, whoa!
Wait, Godzilla hides in the ocean? Shit, I never knew that. Today I learned something. Thanks, guys.
No,
Did you know? Did you know
no way, dude! It's a giant mech. Look at it.
Oh my god. Gundam.
He's just like, I'm gonna eat the world, man.
I'm gonna wreck it.
It's a Mecha Steve, I know, right?
Oh my god.
There's somebody standing on the arm. Look at him. Dear Lord, man.
Oh my god, the ends are drills. What the?
Oh, they're like two separate things. You know this almost no, there's a thing over there. You know what this almost looks like to me? This looks like Minecraft VR.
That's what it is. It says VR showcase right there.
Oh, it is then. It
You're
literally
like,
is
it's
VR.
only arms. Why is it only arms?
It's Minecraft VR,
It's
huh?
VR. Yeah, it is. It's fine.
That's
Ian.
still freaking weird.
It's really freaking weird.
It's been in the works ever since Aeronautics was at 2,000 members, and since we were come a long way, it's been a lot of experimentation. So they've never actually dropped this.
Still in dev. Well, Raj.
Let's watch this one last one.
Okay, I'm starving.
Four minutes. They literally are using physics.
No, we're really pushing the limits of Java, huh?
I love the paint drawings. I love it.
We totally crashed into that iceberg.
It was named the Titanic.
Wow.
Oh, wow. They're literally using physics.
Yeah.
That's...
So ambitious. Not in a bad way, but it is very ambitious.
Dude.
Jesus.
Dude.
Oh my god.
The math that's involved with that, though, is fucking nutty. Dude. It's impressive. This is
It is.
really
Oh, it is.
impressive.
Absolutely.
But
We were pushing the limits of Java, I believe, though.
I'm just so worried about the lagginess of it, though, you know?
Who wants to ride this totally not suspicious minecart?
You know what's really crazy about this? Is this stuff that they're doing with real physics in a simulated world is not far off from actual aeronautics. You know what I mean? Like, it really isn't.
If you use real physics, it becomes like real physics.
Yeah.
There it goes.
I was gifted these pickles.
Oh, that's cool, though. I like that.
Did you know who was captaining the OceanGate Titan sub? Captain Crunch. Too soon?
No, not too soon. Thanks, Lost.
Says our Titan Salvager Diablo titles.
It was me. Whoa.
What?
RPGs. Good night, Scarlet Air.
Good night, Scarlet Air.
Well done.
It's now been 1 year since Great Aeronautics started. Thank you for the support as we work further on developing aeronautics. It's pretty impressive.
Very impressive.
Explosive lawn darts is
Love
right.
it.
So that looks very good. I will probably say it's just given what they're trying to do, and it's not out yet, means a couple things. It means that the stuff... Excuse me, fucker. Oh, that's right, we're in our world that we have like...
189 leads.
Exactly. Let me get out of here.
I do have a serene victim.
But it means that there's probably going to be a couple of hiccups
You think maybe one or two?
when it first gets released. But that's
Yes.
if you guys want to check it out, Create Aeronautics there. Create the discord.gg/Create Aeronautics. If you want to check out on the news and the stuff. Impressive work. Very impressive
It
work.
definitely is.
I don't know if it's going to be ready for our season 2, though.
No, I would be willing to bet it's not. And even if it were, I don't know if anybody has the processing power for all that.
But we're going to say for the future, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll keep an eye on
Yeah.
it, guys. We'll keep an eye on it.
For sure.
Couple dozen hiccups. Yeah. Surely pushing the technical limits of Minecraft and Forge.
And Java, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that's one of those mods that's like going to be good in your single player world when you have one airship. But if
Yeah.
you have two, it's becoming a problem.
Forget about it.
Yeah. There's the raid call, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. Hit the sub goal, unlocking the cooking stream.
Woo! Cooking stream.
We have some great unlocks for you, too. So.
Yes, definitely.
And most importantly, thank you for hanging out with us tonight while we started on version 2 of the Builders Railway Pack for Season 2. So
Yep.
Thank you for that. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, regardless of your age, sex, sexual orientation, duration, country of origin, state of mind, and state of birth, the kitchen appliance you'll identify most with, color of your toenail polish, whether you think Pluto's a planet or not, and of course, your favorite captain of the Millennium Falcon. You guys are awesome.
You guys are so awesome. Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
We'll see you tomorrow night where we're going to be play testing what we did tonight, guys.
Ooh.
So we'll see you then.